Yeah, I get it in with the Roach Clip Podcast. Arthur Phillips, sound waves through your broadcast. So much smoke in this bitch, catch a contact. Dutchy, Arizona, yeah, I smoked the whole pack. Cannabis, cactus, t-shirts, and a dope mag. If you didn't catch the last episode, that's your bad. They say it's my turn, so I conjure something clever. Like I'm just trying to get our songs on content under pressure. So cook up the beat, hit the studio, and I chef. Roach Clip Radio Show on KDIF. Ponderosa flower, that's just the way I'm doing. Break it down and put a lighter to a blazing tune, so they don't even ask. Know that we are high grade, homegrown Arizona. Gonna check out our page. Yeah, go ahead and check out the page. Homegrown Arizona, top notch 6. Remember, you are now tuned in.
Roach Clip motherfucking podcast. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, a wonderful week. It is Wednesday, as they call Hump Week. And the Roach Clip, we like to call it Fuck Week, you know, because we like to do our thing. This is Tolo, your majestic bearded bastard for the evening. You know, if it's your first time listening to the Roach Clip podcast.
Oh, man, this is Mr. Miguelito here.
We are the podcast that will throw punch you and kick you in the nuts for no reason.
Hey. No reason.
Standing to the right, I got my motherfucking man for the hour.
You know, probably in the building. It's the burpees or shots. We'll get down with some little trivia in a little bit.
Get down.
Yeah. We're going to test some knowledge here.
Let's get it.
Hell yeah. We got a fucking special guest in the motherfucking building, you know, Avondale legend.
What's good with it? What's good with it?
What up? Introduce yourself, homie.
Man, G-Moe from the west side. Got Young Phee in the building with us, you know what I'm saying? AVP.
Yeah.
Young Phee in the building.
Young
G-Moe.
Go get that Still Blessed out now. Just came out, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Hey, on that corner, we got the most electrifying news anchor of all time. Let them know what's up.
You got King J on the mic, you know. Just keeping it laced, you know. Hope everybody's having a good time.
Catch him at King J on Instagram.
Yeah.
What's up, Miguelito? Let them know a little bit about yourself, homie.
This is Mr. Miguelito here. Ready to have a good time.
There's a founder of Cannabis Cactus magazine, the man himself right there.
The man of the hour.
Hell yeah.
The golden showers.
I like that.
Scante Warrior.
What's up?
And it's your homie Alto, letter fanatic. Hit me up for all your graphic design needs and shit. I'll lace you up.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. This is the Roach Clip Podcast. We are the podcast that does not give a fuck. Thank fucking G-Moe in the house.
You had the right person because I give 0 fucks too. You feel me?
That's dope, bro. So motherfuckers could hate all they want. We can do our thing, you know?
You only live one, so live it how you do. You feel
So
me?
G-Moe, dog, you from Avondale originally?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised in Avondale. You still live in Avondale right now?
No, I had to get the fuck up out of Avondale.
Why is that?
I live in old school Avondale, which is Old Town Avondale.
All right,
you know what I'm
dope,
saying? And
dope,
then there's
dope.
like the new Avondale, you know what I'm saying? Which is north of the I-10. We live south of the I-10, so what I'm saying about that, it's just real small in Avondale. So with it being super small in Avondale, just motherfuckers know you everywhere you go, and I'm talking everybody, police, you know, your enemies, your homies. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I got kids and shit, so I had to just move up out a little bit and just, you know what I'm saying?
What year did you get in the game?
Oh, shit, probably like 2006, 2007. Not like that's when I figured out we were going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
How did that happen? How did you figure out you were going to do it?
We had one homie that was doing music at the time, and that was from Avondale, that was really doing serious, and he had like an internship, and at that time nobody was doing shit as far as music and just at the scene at that time. This was like early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? So basically we just got involved with that and just took off from there and just kind of just followed the footsteps. We were always into music as far as hip hop, like you said, with the hip hop shit. And you know, with hip hop, it's like the elements. You know what I'm saying? You got the fucking breakdancing, you got the tagging, you got the hip hop shit as far as, you know, emceeing and shit. So it just came hand in hand as far as, you know what I'm saying, as just being a part of it. You know.
What influenced you though for hip hop, dog? Out of everything in the world, what made you do hip hop music?
I just love music. At the end of the day, music fucking gets me through anything and everything in life. You know what I'm saying? You could be going through fucking lost somebody. You could just experience something very good in your life, and just music is always there for you as far as what you're going through, and just so I guess at the end of the day, that was fucking You know what I'm saying? It's not like
It's
I knew I was gonna be a rapper and I knew I was gonna go and do this shit.
That's what you wanted to do.
It just kind of felt like it just fell into place. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of took advantage of it and just kept it going. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Well, let's make this shit happen. So
There you go, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you two
how
both
it's
start
done.
together, you and Phee, or
Yeah. We
since the start?
we
since
grew
the
up
jump?
together. You
Oh,
know,
nice.
my mama babysat his older brother. We just from Avondale, and I mean, we started freestyling in high school like everybody else. You know, we were into graffiti, the whole hip hop shit, and we kind of just took it serious. One day, he went and bought an inbox and shit, and from there, just you know what I'm saying, kind of went there and so forth and shit, and just turned up, and the hood started fucking with him. Slowly but surely, we really made our name for ourselves, and that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Do you remember your first rap song? Do you remember the first verse or your first flow or whatever?
I won't say I remember the
He's
first
all
verse,
laughing
but
over
I
here
mean,
like that. I remember that shit.
no, it's funny. I mean, just because we got a big catalog, so I mean, him himself, I think he dropped 5, 6 solo. We got 5, 6 together.
Oh, dope.
I got 3 by myself too, but
What
like
can-
how we put on, he used to have a Caprice on 26s, and we burnt CDs, like you know, ourselves.
Yeah.
We cut out little papers that
Push
said
'em.
our shit, recorded at the homie, and handed out
how you do
1,000
it.
copies. That's how
Yeah.
we first started, our very first shit. So.
Just a
Out of them
computer.
5 songs were the first, you know what I'm saying? And they were original beats. They were fucking shout out Lil D, Rich Kid. They're all original beats and shit. We weren't no like YouTube downloaded beats. We really, you know, put it in. And
Hey, had somebody cooking them up for you.
YouTube wasn't even invented then. Like that was, I think that's what helped us build our foundation still to this day, because at that time the social media game wasn't super crazy with it. Like there was MySpace, and at that time MySpace wasn't super like you didn't have
Popping like
phones
that.
to record and take pictures of all this shit. So it was kind of
So people got more like face-to-face interaction, buying
Yeah,
your mixtape from
and-
you, hearing you rap in front of them and shit.
exactly. We put in that groundwork to where nowadays you really kind of don't. Not saying you don't have to, but you can kind of skate by on doing
Yeah.
super social media and
True.
other outlets. You know what I'm saying?
You got
So-
any memorable
can monetize
experiences?
those.
Any memorable experiences from the customers buying those CDs? Because I remember me and brother used to go out and sell our mixtapes the same way.
yeah. We were from the Pop Trunk era. So that's what we did. We went everywhere. Like I said, he had the Caprice. This dude's probably had about no flats, like a good 10 old schools, and we just used to hit the streets. And
That's dope,
That's
bro.
what we did, and we just really went out there. Mill Ave was what was popping at the time.
And go past.
51st, everything like that. And shit like that, and we just went out there and hit it. You know what I mean? Hit the pavement.
How about you, Phee? What got you into hip hop, dog?
We just grew up around it. Like, you know, I break dance, he break danced. Shout out to like Idea and them fools, you know, the real beat boys that really did it. We grew up break dancing, then it went to graffiti, drawing, and you know, of course, like old English, like everybody else did, probably tracing that shit, you know.
You gotta love old English. Me and my boy Spock were just talking about how,
Yeah.
how,
Shout out
how,
Spock,
Yeah, shout out
Nervous,
Spock.
G8, Gerb, all them too.
how we
but-
love old English, bro.
So since we're on that topic, I'm a big like graph head, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Graphic's been an influence in my life since I was like 12.
Yeah.
So like when did you guys get into that? I heard you guys talking about earlier that you guys got into the graph scene too.
Yeah, shout out TMK. You know what I'm saying?
TMK.
But
Yeah.
since the beginning, we all grew up together. That's the thing about all our homies and everybody around us is all people that we grew up with and grew up together. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? Not saying there's nothing wrong with just,
Nah,
but
nah,
it's
absolutely.
weird. It's more than deeper than just being friends and shit. It's family,
Yeah.
and it
Hell
evolved.
yeah.
It just evolved like that. But it was super young, like 7th grade, 6th grade.
you
Started off just, you know, the black book shit and
tags
just
and
hit
shit.
little tags and shit. And then just following through. Next thing you know, in high school, bombing, killing shit.
Next thing you know, you're at train yards.
Yeah, like, you
freeways.
know what
we
I'm saying?
really
Next
hit the
thing you know,
streets,
you're
we
on the
really did. We
news for
really
fucking
did.
doing,
Homies-
like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they really got down.
going wild.
And now the homies still, I mean, a lot of the homies still paint legal and illegal, you know, do
Dope.
the, you know, legal walls
Get
or
the
whatnot.
culture
And then they
alive.
also kill that shit, you know.
Yeah, man. It's a
Hey,
big-
dude. So you grew up in Avondale. I moved here in 06. How was the scene like before that? Because I drive by Avondale, bro, and I just think like of
Old Town
like a
Avondale.
middle of nowhere kind of town. You know what I mean? There's like
It kind of is, though. You know
it's
what I'm
not like there's cholos there. There's none but rich people. It's like it's a mix of.
It's Dodge City. That's what it is. Like,
Okay.
that's what it is. Avondale, back in the day, they used to go, someone in Phoenix was doing something, they used to go hide out in Avondale. You know, there's big fields out there, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of cultures out there, a lot of multi-races. You know what I'm saying? We have Randall McDaniel came out the hood from over there. He's on the Vikings. The homie Everson Griffin plays for the Vikings now.
Dope.
He's from Avondale. You know what I'm
dope,
saying?
dope,
There's
dope,
another
dope.
dude out there from plays baseball. Sammy Solis plays for the Nationals. You know, it's just a lot of culture out there. Real small city, and everybody's real tight knit. You know, all his family lives there. All my family lives there. All his family lives there. From the uncles, aunts, mom and dad's side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back in the day, I had to go to Avon because when I moved from Cali, I moved to 62nd Avenue Broadway, so had to go to Avondale for like Best Buy and shit like that. You know what I mean? When I needed an album or
Yes, sir.
a video game, there was nothing but farm fucking land, dog.
You
Yeah.
never fuck a warehouse?
With the yeah, dude, come on, in Cali, bro. That's where I used to jack my Easy.
Yeah.
Dog, that's
yeah.
how I grew up. Like straight up, that's where like if it wasn't for the warehouse and other places like record stores like that, to where you had to go and pay the fucking $20 damn near for a record. And most of the time, I didn't have the money to do it, so we were buying singles. Y'all remember the singles?
Dude, come on, bro.
Like, come on, man.
And then you
Like,
rap over the instrumental.
you feel me? Like,
yeah.
oh, dude, those singles would be golden now with those with the
Golden.
acapellas and shit. Like,
Recording
oh
over
fuck.
the tape, you know what I'm saying? We did that shit. That shit's fucking.
Yeah,
Back in the
man.
day with the
I-
radios and
Hell
shit.
yeah,
Hey,
hell
here's your
yeah.
favorite song.
I love that shit.
Paper on the corner and shit.
You
Oh,
weren't,
yeah,
the,
yeah,
you weren't
yeah.
the shit unless you had the Walkman anti-skip and shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. Straight
dude,
up,
so,
bro.
On that, any like recent projects you just dropped or going to drop?
Well, like I said, when we just came in here, my partner Young Phee just dropped Still Blessed. You know what I'm saying? Go get
Blessed.
that
Still
on
Blessed.
all digital platforms, everywhere. You can go get that.
Yep.
Look up Young Phee.
Young
F.I.
Spotify, everywhere?
No, PHEE at AVP underscore YONGPHEE.
Dope. Hell yeah, go follow my man, Young
sir.
Phee.
And then
Yes, sir.
I just recently dropped that Speak Less and Listen More album.
Dope.
Same thing. Go get that on all digital platforms. And then I got that Fake Love album dropping coming up. I'm gonna drop it end of January, or not January, but February. My bad. Yeah,
That's dope.
End of February. So a couple weeks. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna upload that shit, and it usually takes a couple days to clear, and then boom, I'm just gonna drop the shit and then let everybody know through social media and all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
How long did that project take you to make the one you just dropped?
I started recording the end of December, so less than like a month and a half.
Okay.
Like, we got a formula. We've been doing this for so long, bro. When you get down to doing anything for so long, you have a certain formula to it, and you have a certain way of just doing shit, a process of recording, and you know what I'm saying? So it's easy. It's not saying it's easy, but it's easy. As long as the vibes are there, and which is not hard to do as well, but shit, we making music all day, bro. That's what we do.
What's your writing process, dude? Do you have a ritual before you write a song, or?
I like to vibe to the song in the car before anything. I like to get the beat, and I like to take it. I like to just mob around, and I like to, you know what I'm saying? Whether in the morning I'm taking my kids to school, whether if I'm out, just whatever the fuck I'm doing, that's usually what I do.
I see your hat resembles sort of like a little Mario Brothers thing, but with the middle finger.
Yeah, the shout out to the homie. This is the homie that does his shit, man.
That's dope. It looks like the Mario thing that you hit with your head. Yeah, the question mark. I was gonna ask you, are you a gamer at all? Do you play any video games?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
What
dude.
do you fucking?
Give him the Addy.
Where you,
What do you fuck with?
oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
See what you're on, man.
I play games. I get down. I not so much online like I do here and there, but my thing is I get the game and I beat it. Like I go through. I just beat Just Cause, fucking Red Dead Redemption. Fucking.
Hey, how was that? How was that new Red Dead Redemption?
That's the hardest. That's the hardest game out right
One of
now.
the
For real?
best games ever, no lie.
That's just the hardest game
Dude,
out
the
right
first
now.
one
low-key.
almost made me cry at the end, bro. Like, what the fuck?
The storyline, the whole shit is just hard, bro.
Is
Like
it harder
and then
than the first one?
Battlefield, the new one that just came out.
Hey, is that dope?
That shit is hard
Oh,
as
that
fuck.
was-
Yeah.
Hey, you remember that dude from Transformers?
I haven't fucked with Battlefield in a minute.
That dude's on it.
It has a dope
The dude from
storyline. The
Transformers,
Battlefield
yeah.
one. It has you're like you go through like 5 different people's lives, and each one is like a different story in a different part of the world and all that shit. It's sick as fuck. Fuck with it.
Yeah, the graphics too, man. Red Dead
Hard,
Redemption really stepped up the graphics.
It's hard.
man. Those
My little
cinematic
brother be
scenes
playing
and
that shit
It's
all
just
day,
real
bro.
life, and that's what I could relate to it and like to it. It's fucking real life. Like damn, that shit is hard.
Like
that shit is
the
fucking-
engine they put it on, man.
Oh,
It
since
moves
you
so
said those
smooth.
games, then have you ever played those Uncharted?
Oh, Uncharted?
Yeah,
Uncharted, no, I haven't
Uncharted
played
1 through,
that.
1 through 3.
you got.
I waiting
gotta play
the
the storyline of
15th
those.
of this month actually. What's it called? Just comes out. It's the newest one. Not Just Cause, but the
Aren't they making a part 2 to that? No, with the
Not-
with-
it's-
the watch.
It's similar
Watch
to
Dogs?
Just Cause. It's the other one. It's a different one. It's like that. I can't think of all.
But they just said they're gonna make a sequel, right?
Yes, it's like part
God
6
damn,
or something.
I can't remember that.
You know, it drops the 15th though. If you Google the game, it's dropping the 15th. It's that one. It's fucking.
And you asked
Any,
if G-Mo was a gamer and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what console, man? Console or PC or what?
I don't.
Mobile?
I'm not. I don't. Like I said, I don't get super down like that. You know what I'm saying? When I got free time instead of just chilling and watching TV, I like to get down game. Mainly because my son. That's me and my son. We bond the most to play
Right.
games.
Yeah,
you know what
man,
I'm
that's
saying?
what
We
it's
sit
about,
down.
though.
So
What's the last game you beat?
that's the games that we were just talking about.
Oh,
those three.
Xbox or
Yeah.
PS4?
I just recently got him an Xbox for Christmas.
Sick.
So, but I'm PS all the way.
How old's your son?
He's 5.
Damn, he be getting down already.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's big, man.
My daughter be
Fortnite and all
my
that
daughter
shit.
be pretending she playing with me. She's
Have
only
you-
2 though, but she grabs the control. And
Oh, she'll
Right.
be playing soon.
I
She'll
know
be
she will.
playing soon.
Have you seen like the Mixer and Twitch and all that? How that's popping off?
Nah, I
nowadays?
haven't. I see. Like I said, I haven't really got into it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard of that. You know what I'm saying? I got the homies and the shit that be into that.
it's
That's
like
that super gamer. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'll knock you. I fuck with the gamers. All the gamers out there streaming live.
I fuck with
Bang
you.
my shit, please.
I fucks with you.
Bang
doing
my
it.
shit.
Keep doing
Fucking
it.
put my songs in your
G-Moe.
videos. Fucking do
There you
that
go.
shit. I think that's how Homeboy blew up.
G-Moe.
What's the name? Logic, I think. Logic was real into gaming and shit. One of his songs got into the gamers like networking
big
that
gamers
had
put
over
it
like
out.
1 million streams and
Dude,
shit. And those fools just it
dude,
just
Oh,
took
that's
off.
how
Like,
Logic
wow.
got
Things are a
up?
trip.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Have
Hey,
you watched
nice.
like Shroud's channel? You
Hey,
watch
what?
Nah.
Shroud?
Nah.
He's like this big time gamer, dude. Or
Shroud?
Yeah, that fool.
Sure.
There's
Yeah.
one time he went on. He likes to go and find random accounts, man, online on Twitch and Mixer and all that.
Right.
People that are streaming because people use it to stream their music too. They'll play music, everything.
Yeah.
And then he found this chick, man, that was sick with like type 1 diabetes, and she had got diagnosed, and she was playing her music to raise funds for her medical bills.
And then everybody would start
Yeah.
playing it and shit.
And that fool went, found her page, and he liked her music because she could jam. She could really play. And that fool sent like a gang of followers, man. And like within 5 minutes, she had her 10 grand plus
There you
what
go.
she needed for her bills, man.
Networking, bro. That's what it comes
These
down
guys
to.
have
Networking.
power, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
it
trip.
really does though. That gaming shit is crazy. But,
What's the greatest game of all time in your mind?
probably Call of Duty.
Which one?
Man.
I didn't like the new one that came out because, like I said, I didn't, the campaign-
Modern Warfare 2, baby.
I like the old school one, World War II. I think
Big
it was.
Red
All
Sun and all
right.
that.
The one where
The first one on Xbox?
No, the second one, World Part 2. Or
That
no,
was
there's
a-
only one. There's only one. But I think it's World War II.
Wasn't that the first
Call
one
of
on
Duty.
Xbox though?
It's the one where you're back in like
I mean,
the
on
30s
Xbox
or when you're in
360.
like the 40s or some shit like that. You got the old guns.
It was
and
just
you-
called Call of Duty. It was just Call of Duty still,
think so.
right?
Which was the
Yeah.
first one on Xbox 360? Is that one it?
No, the first one on Xbox 360 was Call of Duty World War II.
That one was fucking dope,
And Big
bro.
Red won.
But my favorite is Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Mine's just
Oh,
Modern
that
Warfare
one's
3.
dope.
I
That
fucks with
one's
Modern
dope.
Warfare 2.
I was 137th in the world on Modern Warfare 3, man. That was a trip.
Yeah, the new
Yeah,
Call of
yeah.
Duty Black Ops that they have, yeah, it's whack, bro.
Yeah, I can't really.
Because
fuck
they don't
with it.
they don't have a campaign no more.
Yeah.
It's they.
Oh, just
they kind of.
multiplayer?
It's just multiplayer, and then they're strictly
Yeah, dude.
focusing more on zombies.
A lot of people fuck with the
No,
campaign.
you're like, what's going on?
Hey, I don't think if my dog feeds.
Hey,
not
I
really
play Madden
gamer,
and
dog.
shit. Anyway, when I play Madden for
Or
some
2K, play 2K and Madden. Let's get it.
I be getting dizzy when I play them games and shit.
It's a trip, huh?
And when I see this, now my kid plays that shit. My son plays the shit out of that shit. So I don't knock it. I like it, but I just ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Again. I like the sports games. Though.
What's one of your guys' like favorite tracks you guys ever made together?
Oh man, that's hard to say. We got a lot. I mean, I can't. I would have to think about that. What you think?
Something like favorite, just fun, whatever. Not best, just you know.
Drink Sipper. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
Drake, yo.
It's got 1 million plus views, like on on YouTube, and it's just our first song that really kind of broke us into a whole other state. You know, they had us like on the top countdown out there in Houston, Austin, San Antonio.
Drink
We're out
Sipper.
there.
Drink Sipper.
Yeah, Drink Sipper featuring Lucky Luciano out of Dope House.
What was some
Records.
of the inspiration behind that track, man? When you guys
I
were
mean,
doing that?
the
Whole
name,
hella codeine and
the
shit.
name explains itself, bro.
What's
At that,
going on right at that
yeah, at
moment?
that time we were heavily involved in that culture. You know what I'm saying? And it just consumed us.
Hey, how's that codeine shit fuck with you though, dog? Like on the real.
It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you sip it all the time, it's not. It's gonna fuck you up. You know what
I see motherfuckers do like I'll
And
go
then-
to their house at night, bro, and it's like they weren't even there no more, bro.
Yeah.
By nighttime, you're like, holy shit. They start
gotta-
off good in the day.
And nod it out, you know.
You got a clear example with like Mac Miller, rest in peace, son. You know, when he got heavy into it, you could hear it in his music, man. You know, like
Yeah.
It's just you know, I don't knock it. I don't sip so hard anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock it, you know, but it's just the lifestyle, and you know, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? And
You guys
shit,
ever had a bad experience on lean?
just a whole lot of money spent and shit.
That's
I
about
mean, there ain't
it.
no really
That's-
nothing
I
to
mean,
do. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're probably sipping cough medicine, you're gonna get tired. Once you build your tolerance, homie knows. You end up staying kind of awake more now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When
once you
and
sip
drink.
it so long,
And
sip
a lot
it,
of people
it has
got it.
almost like the reverse effect.
They got it fucked up where they mix bars and all that. You know, we kind of just sip drink. You know, a lot of folks mix bars and all, and that's kind of where it puts you, like where you said, they're mouth open, slip, Mac
I've
Miller,
seen a lot of people like
peep and them
that.
like that. So it's just a different type of drug, man. It's a
Does it become addicting?
Oh hell yeah!
hell yeah,
addictive,
for
bro.
sure. You know,
Like let's say
It
you were.
becomes a whole lifestyle, bro.
and
Like
that
I said,
shit's,
it lightweight consumes you.
You guys
Not to
still
the point
you,
where
you
it's
guys
like-
still do it?
Nah, not really, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the last time I sipped was I sipped a one on Christmas.
And how hard
Like
was
just-
it?
just,
Hard, like were you hard on it before?
Oh yeah, it was something that we.
How hard was it to let it go? Like
Not
your,
necessarily because
it wasn't hard like your first few
I've always
days.
partied, bro. I've always done drugs. I've always been like, you know, but at the same time saying that, I've always been able to
Handle your
handle
shit.
my shit. I've always had my shit
Keep
under
the balance.
control. Yes, I've never worked to where it's got out of control and I needed to go to rehab or I needed, you know what I'm saying? But I'd sip that shit and it got to the point of that. It got to the point to where it was fucking, if I didn't stop, that shit was gonna either kill me or it was gonna do something to me to where I couldn't come back from that.
Yeah.
You know, a kidney loss, my liver, you know what I'm saying? And it was coming to that. Like, so I had to, you know, really change my lifestyle. I had to fucking, there was for a point to where I had to like work out and get the shit out of my system and just like, I just had to switch my whole body around because for like a couple years straight, that's all we did. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was Sip and Drink Volume 1,
heavy.
Sip and Drink Volume 2. There was fucking, like, there was a lot of things that we were doing in the mix of that, too, bro. Like, when you sip that shit and you're eating bad and you're fucking...
not sleeping.
That on top of it is... And drinking water a shit ton, too. Like, when you drink that shit dries your insides out. It dries you out, like, just to the point I used to sip it and wake up in the morning, I couldn't swallow. I was just so, like... You know what I'm saying? It's bad, bro. Like you get, it's just, I don't fucking, like I said, like he said, I don't knock it because we've all been there and
It's
but
good that you're talking about these parts though, because a lot of the people don't hear about that, you know. So
at the
People
end
that
of
are
the
on
day,
there right now too.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
it's the
So
best thing.
hopefully-
It's the best tasting thing though in the world. And
yeah,
shit.
dude. And not only that,
but the shit does taste good. It's hard to fucking.
You know, the feeling is
you know what I'm
amazing
saying?
when you first start doing it. You know, but like you said, when the balance gets out of whack, you know,
just
everything
have
starts
your,
fucking
you know,
up.
it's to each his own. Have your fun. Be smart. You know, do your drugs smart and don't hurt nobody while you're doing them. I guess
What
that's
was
the only
the,
thing I could really, you know.
Were you guys just on the activists or
Acty to the point to, and then
what happened when they disappeared?
we used to sip Acty to where there was we would get a red pint every now and then and we would shame it
Ooh,
like
red one.
man, we used to treat it like quality and shit like man, I don't want this shit, like come on. You remember that shit? And then it got to the point when Acty went off market and then red was the number one thing. Like the red was like, you know what I'm saying? Red turned into Acty at that point. Like, and you could still get Acty here and there, like off, you know what I'm saying? But it's just
Yeah,
expensive.
You ever
Like,
try to
it's-
supplement that shit with
it's-
edibles or anything?
What do you mean?
Like you ever done like the dank juice or anything?
It's way different. It's a whole nother. I mean, I guess the whole double cup thing is like popular. So when you do the THC syrup, it's like looks like.
I'm not knocking-
but it's
No, I'm
way
not knocking-
different.
I don't
you know,
I
it's
don't
just
like
two
it just for the
different
fact that the sipping that syrup period that whatever they're making it with and all that shit, that shit fucking hurts my kidneys just like it's drink. Like I don't know if it's because it's all the sugar or if it's because of the
Well, you got to think.
I don't
of-
like that shit. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? For
you
me,
gotta
being a
think-
drink but sipping so much, and like even if I drink alcohol, it's a little.
You got to
it's
think
like-
of your body as a filtration system.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
every
So-
organ does its fucking thing, bro. And the more you like, fucking like lean, I guess ruins what the kidneys and liver.
And your
So
stomach,
little by little, as that shit can't even fucking process what's going on over time, you know.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And that'll end up. But dude, like you said, to each his own, bro. I was addicted to we were just talking earlier. I was addicted to Vicodin pills and Percocets, like a motherfucker, bro. Like
the new wave right now is being healthy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just you know, just being.
It shouldn't even be a wave. It should just be like that's what we should be doing.
Normal, right?
You know?
Yeah. Smoke weed and shit.
you gotta think about it, bro. People learn from their idols, bro. Like who's like the original lean motherfuckers, like Pimp C, fucking Lil Wayne, fucking Rick Ross, bro. And what happened?
2 Chainz.
Like Pimp C, dude, fucking rest in peace, dude. God rest his soul. Lil Wayne and fucking Rick Ross.
Those don't get me wrong. They kind of magnified it, but it's the Houston culture that put lean on the map.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it was all.
Them
that's how we.
It's the South.
Remember
the
since
South.
when?
The full on South, exactly.
Way before all of those groups, we had 3-6 Mafia.
They were talking about sipping lean in the early '90s and late '80s and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when we went out to Texas, it was the same thing. It just we got put on super game about this shit. So like as far as the real culture, as far as screw, like I remember when we were in the screwed up shop with that boy T,
Big
DJ
Mo,
Buddha,
Big Hawk.
and the rest in peace, you know what I'm saying, but not that far back. But the actual screwed up clique DJ, I think is DJ Red, I think.
Yeah, Red
and he was telling the story about Screw, about when they were making the tapes and all, and that shit right there, that you can't. That's just priceless. Like the fact that we were just and you got to hear that shit and got to hear about them talk about that, like, you know what I'm saying? If you really about that shit, you really about that culture and you live that life, and then to be around motherfuckers like that they would quote unquote call gods, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was fucking sick,
It's like a
bro.
culture. It's different. I mean, I'm not knocking it.
It's a lifestyle.
It is. And it's not. I don't think there's a Zen lifestyle or perk or whatever. But drink is different. Like,
dude, they come on.
They sip and serve with 2 cups and they swinging on 84s and have gold grills and diamond chain. That's what they do. And they made it popular and everybody kind of put their twist on it and took it here, took it there. But I mean, 10 years ago, he had his grill iced out. Now people are barely catching up where that shit is like a culture, and we learned it from there to respect it and come back. I think they glorify drink too much now these days. I don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? I really don't, but they glorify it a lot. We didn't do that, you know what I'm saying? We sip drink for the fact that because sip and drink. We didn't sip it to show people we sipped it or how much we poured up. We just got muddy and did it. That's what we wanted to do. Just like we want to smoke trees now.
Yeah, it became like
and that's just was our lifestyle. It wasn't like.
I remember we used to mix it with Shasta.
Yeah.
Corns.
We never poured up a soda and put it on Instagram and then made another video of us dumping it like this and then made another video of us pouring it in the cup and then made another video of us sipping the shit. We didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that if that's really your lifestyle also, because there's people that perpetrate that just to sell music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
But if that's really you, that's you.
That's you,
bro,
you know?
what I mean?
And that's why I don't knock it. But it's like, I think in it's not even just drink. I think it's everything. Because some people want to buy a pair of Gucci shoes so they can show you I bought a pair. They might not even like the motherfuckers. But they want to show you, nigga, I done bought some Gucci shoes. I done bought a gold necklace now. I done bought a Benzo. You might can't afford the motherfucker, but you bought a Benz. You want to show everybody you bought a Benz when you should have bought the Honda and been smart about it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's just the way it is. I guess life
showing
now.
up to
You know
work
what
in
I'm
a
saying?
fucking Benzo every fucking day.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We all fucking we can't knock nobody, bro. Why? Because we all fucking do our shit. Bro.
We've all been in that position, bro.
We've all been there, and if you haven't, you're lying to yourself. You know what I mean?
Lie yourself.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a fucking drug. It could be fucking a bad relationship.
Yeah.
It could be anything. Could be like a crack rock. Any fucking thing, bro. If you make it your life, that's where you're fucking up. You know, like lean is my life.
Don't let it consume.
I'm either gonna pay rent or I'm gonna fucking drink fucking this lean. I'm gonna smoke this blunt. I'm gonna do. Nah, bro. When you let it take over your fucking life, that's when you're fucking up. Yeah. Like we said with weed, bro, it just accentuates who you are. If you're a fucking creative person, you can smoke weed, bro, and you're gonna fucking go create the fucking. You never fucking know, dude. Look at Steve Jobs, dog. He fucking popped acid, bro.
Yeah.
And that's when he thought about all this bullshit that he came up with, bro, during an acid trip. Yeah. He said he thought of the iPad during all kinds of shit, bro. The technology just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Once it caught up, he did it, bro.
I believe it. Shit.
He did it, bro. You know, and then everybody tried to copy it. At the same time, though, like, you gotta give big ups to BlackBerry. I was thinking of that the other day.
BlackBerry?
BlackBerry, dude. Everybody was on the internet with the BlackBerry before anything, bro.
Yeah.
But you just had a little ball and a bunch of like a little keyboard. And then this motherfucker said, fuck it, let's make a whole screen, dog, where you could fucking...
I miss those Blackberries. I miss those.
How dope were they? You could type all fast, bro. It was like an actual keyboard.
Shit out of a fucking BlackBerry, dude.
Yeah, I miss those Blackberries. I used to get them in on those things.
That's why you can't knock nobody,
they weren't
bro.
cheap either.
Like, look at Lil Wayne, bro. He's one of the most successful rappers of all time, bro. And he fucking... He don't hide that he fucking does lean or did lean or whatever. Wherever he's at, bro, you know,
You
like...
can't, though, at the end. It's not saying you can't, but you want to be real about it, bro. You want to see, you don't want to sit here and be saying, don't do this, don't do this, don't do
Well,
this.
we can't.
Behind closed doors, you're over here fucking get all dranked out and shit. Like,
Doing
come on,
that,
bro.
yeah.
Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, but just at the end of the day, like I said, what it all comes down to is just be responsible about it. Don't fuck nobody up.
I like what Kevin Hart
Just,
says, dude. Kevin Hart says, if you could handle your fucking high, then do it.
Yeah, if
That's it.
And now you lose everything, bro. You won't have shit. Like,
If you can handle your high, then
you're
you're
still
good.
doing your thing and everything.
It's a fine line.
So
Yeah, Lil Wayne definitely talked about how many stomach problems he had, and I can't remember where or what I read about that. But
That's a big thing.
besides the seizures, just tearing up your stomach.
The seizures is
Was
probably
that-
from him with his lifestyle. His fact is probably not getting good rest because if you don't rest,
And he's
your
also
body,
doing
you
he's
lack
also
of sleep.
doing coke and meth. Let's be real.
If you're doing that shit too, then
That's
you're
smart.
fucking,
What you just said about sleep, though,
Because if
is
you-
smart
if- yeah,
because
if
you,
you don't-
can't get that sleep back. Like sleeping in the next day doesn't get that
No,
sleep
but
you miss
think
back.
about it, bro. You got unlimited money, bro. Lil Wayne has unlimited money.
It's a rich man's drug drinking.
So, dude, like if codeine's a downer and you gotta go perform at 10 at night, what are you gonna do? Do little fucking
Yeah, but you think it's a downer, but like you said, like how he said earlier, if
That's
you've been
true.
on it for a long time, bro, and it
You're
was
immune
like
to
that
that
with
shit
me.
already.
No, it has the reverse effect to where you start sipping it.
And you know what?
When you go through your little down and out phase, and then once you fight through that, bro, you're up 3, 4, 5, 6 hours getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's true. I'm accusing him of just shit, but no, every time
Like,
no, but
it be like that, bro.
No,
Like,
but every time he's
like
been
that.
like pulled over, like been to jail, because he's had meth and coke and guns. You know, every
Wow,
time.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So like
That's
you
crazy.
can't have meth and coke and not be doing it.
Fuck.
He's a Scante warrior himself.
And I guarantee they don't mention the codeine because you could pay doctors, bro, all fucking day, bro, all day.
Yeah, but the codeine's codeine.
Nowadays
it's a prescription, so
now
you
it's
can fight
different.
that in court. You know what I'm saying? You can get a doctor
Exactly.
that says you know what I'm saying? When I got fucked up over in my little case, I got charged for the weed instead of the codeine.
Because you had the prescription, right?
Nah, just for the fact that I could have got the prescription, it would have been easy to fight. The weed, I couldn't fight. There's no other way around
unless
it.
you
So
had
it
your
stuck
card
me.
at the moment.
And the whole shit I fucked up was because of the codeine, not because of the weed. You know what I'm saying? So it was like vice versa, and I still
Well, they'll figure out a way to get you.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
Some fucked up
They
shit.
just think about how they can get you for the most time. That's what they want, you know. Plea bargain.
Most time or most
plea
money.
you out.
Or most money. Whichever way they can get you, they're gonna fuck you either way. Even a parking ticket, bro. You think, oh, I didn't go to jail. I just got a ticket. But yeah, that ticket's $1,200. You know
They
what
just
I
want
mean?
the money. You know how it goes.
Add that up, bro. Everybody who doesn't pay that ticket's gonna have their license fucking suspended and a warrant. Nobody fucking wants either of those fucking things.
Fuck
So
no.
most people are gonna pay that bullshit, bro. Even though it seems like bullshit, it adds fucking up, dog.
It does.
Yeah, man. But hey, on another note, man, we got this. We got an event coming up. Actually,
Dope.
it's
Where
in
at?
it's in March. Actually, March 16th. It's at Atlantis Restaurant and Bar. It's out in Avondale. It's a new restaurant. And it's a music mixer basically. Shout out to Class Promotions and City Vibin'. They're sponsoring the whole shit. They've been holding us down for a while now. So big shout out to them. And you know we gonna keep shit moving and just keep on pushing and at the same time showcase our shit, but have a platform and shit for other artists to come out and showcase their singles and network and do their thing too, man. You guys are more than welcome to come out and vibe and You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just a networking party.
March what?
March 16th is Saturday.
16th.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's the Positive Vibes Music Mixer.
What's the cross streets?
Fucking
I-10 and Dizer.
yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, I don't
Van
know,
Buren,
man.
Van Buren, and Dicer.
What time?
Doors open at 8. Pull up about 9ish. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we
We'll go
might
right
be
after the
we might
radio
be in
show.
Spain though. We're gonna go hit up Spanibus, bro.
Hell yeah,
that
hell
should
yeah,
be. See
hell
out there
yeah.
with DNA and all them fools out there now.
Yeah,
That's-
we'll be out in
Dr.
Spanish.
Zodiac's gonna be there too. Shout out Moon Rocks.
Right.
yeah,
So,
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
So, yeah,
about,
it's gonna
man.
be
That's-
dope.
March
bro.
11th, right?
Yeah.
Through the 18th.
Yes, sir. Go peep that new video too, man. I dropped a new video yesterday. The Playboy Cardi video.
No.
The song is called Playboy Cardi.
It's on your YouTube channel.
Yes, it's new as shit. I just dropped it yesterday.
What's your YouTube channel called?
Avondale Production.
Avondale
Avondale
Productions.
Productions, all one word. So youtube.com/Avondale
Productions.
Yeah,
I like
Avondale
that, see?
Productions, just all one word.
Hell
It
yeah.
has all of mine and Fee's. Avondale Production is the label. That's me and Fee that what we're under. We started Avondale Production, and we started as a group. And then after we probably got a good, I think, 8 or 9 group projects. And then we did the solo thing and started doing so. Not only as we're the group, but we're solo artists as well too.
Yeah, that's super dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Big us, man. How long have you guys been doing it together?
Like I said, probably since like 2006. As far as like really
Damn.
2007, like really like, okay, we gonna do this now. We gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
really make this shit work. And
Yeah, I know you have that song
Just-
with DJ Paul.
yeah,
Put me in the kitchen.
Yeah, how'd
shout-
that work out, bro?
That motherfucker
at the
goes hard.
time, I had a manager. Shout out to Sean.
Shout out Sean.
Yeah, shout out to Sean. He plugged me up and linked me in with that. Also had a publicist at the time. Her name was Dove, out of New York, Tiger Eye. You could look her up. She was like Yo Gotti and all that shit. And she's was plugged in with Who Kid. I think she was Who Kid's publicist too. And same thing with DJ Paul. So I had the record. I did the record. Sean, which is friends with Dove, sent it over there. She fucked with it. We and Dove ended up showing the record to DJ Paul. DJ Paul was fucking with it. He did the verse, sent it back within like 24 to 48 hours, and he did it for free.
Oh.
Yeah, like he did
Hey,
it for
where'd you
free.
guys
It
do
was
that
on
video?
we shot it right there, downtown Phoenix.
In the junkyard or something.
Yeah, it was right there,
Yeah,
like the
that shit was
junkyard
dope
and
as
like
fuck.
I don't want to say the south side, but just like right there in like downtown, like
And he
Phoenix. you know?
came down.
Yeah, he came down, and that's the thing. I didn't even have to really pay him for that too, man. I just chipped him off a little tree and just kind of just like a thank you, bro. Appreciation gift, almost in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out DJ Paul.
Little Flip
man.
too.
Yeah, Lil Flip too.
Flip too.
Lil
Couple
Flip,
tracks with
man,
them,
Lil
right?
Flip. Man, there's a
Shout
lot of
out
artists
videos.
we can sit here and that we
The
I
Green
grew up
Leprechaun.
listening to, and now that we're working with them, or we've done music with them, or we've done shows with them, and it's crazy, man. It's a trip.
Countless features
Yeah,
with, bro.
like
a lot of legends.
No, yeah, for
a
sure.
lot of legends, a lot of shit. Just a lot of people. You know what I mean? I can't even front. A lot of people we learn from. A lot of people we.
Who's the dopest? Not the dopest, but like the artists you guys have open for, or performed for, that you guys fucking like have admired and
Like the biggest
influenced
ticket.
that has influenced you guys. You know.
I say work wise, like you know, work wise. For me, would be Lil Flip. That fool.
Flipperachi.
Yeah, like me as
Put
a
a song
person,
on.
I'm a writer. I don't freestyle. I don't like to freestyle. I'm just not a big
That's
freestyler.
a freestyle king right there, dog.
That's my thing. That I've been at like 5 of his shows, right? And that fool will be on stage. He'll do a set, and after his set, he'll literally just freestyle for like 10, 15 minutes. And not only that, working with him in the studio, he's so just like quick, bro. Like he knocked 3-4 songs out in like 2 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just and that like
so you got to work with him in the studio.
oh yeah. I'm talking about to where we knocked out several tracks, and then he knocked out tracks for dudes that he was doing verses for while he was down here, because we had brought him out for the show. Like that's what like our how we came up as well. But instead of just doing shows and doing with other promoters, we kind of figured out the game, and then we started throwing our own shows. And when we started throwing our own shows and bringing out the other artists, we kind of it just killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We
Smart
would
move,
bring
man.
them out. We created the relationship. We doing verses with them. We're setting them up with people who are doing verses. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you build that relationship with them to where, you know, a year after that, we went out to Texas and you know, shout out to Dat Boy T. Same thing. We did the same thing with him. Brought him out here, did the shit, and then went back out there. He's the one that plugged me in with Johnny, King Johnny, and got me whole set up with the jewelry and all that shit. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Dude, that's fucking
just
dope.
networking, bro, and just doing and just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of motherfuckers out here that are doing it.
And you're still grinding, dog.
And there's a lot of people out here that they've seen the formula and how we were doing it, and they took off and did the same shit. Now they're just doing, you know what I'm saying? They're just, which is cool. Hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? This is Arizona. It's we all putting on. If you're in Arizona, you're grinding and putting on for the state, then I
Shout
salute
out.
you. You know what I'm saying? Straight
Thank
up.
you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we've had a
Real.
few.
Guys, what we're doing there, we're doing for Arizona, dude.
Real
Cannabis
shit.
Cactus, Roach Clip Podcast, bro. We're 100% Phoenix, dog.
Real shit. We gotta
Arizona,
put this shit on
fucking
the map.
602, 480,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna
no,
do this
for
shit
sure.
to the death, homie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
Davi Fresh here a couple of weeks ago, and
Yeah, shout out to
Deli
Ro-
every day.
Shout out to Deli, Mr. 365.
Yeah.
You know,
Talk-
shout out to him.
Talk about Davi Fresh. You guys wanted to take the Davi challenge?
Davi or Bobby?
The Davi.
Oh, I
No,
thought
you
you
heard of
said
Davi
I thought you
Fresh?
said Bobby Fresh.
Oh no.
Well, hey, shout out to speaking of him though. Shout out to Rob, man. He's always held us down
Yeah,
too as
shout
far
out
as
Robbie Fresh, too.
you know what I'm saying, as far as
Robbie-
merch and all that
Bobby
shit. Bobby
Fresh?
Fresh.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
Bobby Fresh.
He has a clothing line out here. One of the biggest clothing lines out here.
What is it?
It's called Bobby Fresh.
Oh, Bobby Fresh. Shout
yeah,
out.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, we got the Davi Fresh challenge, bro.
yeah.
Here's what we do, man. You guys freestyle, fucking, we'll throw out words, and you guys just fucking do your thing. Fucking to whatever words we throw out.
Yeah, see, I don't.
We on the free. We more
You just
like
said it, hit it right.
I don't
freestyle.
Dog, I'm already gonna hit the fail button on that one, bro.
Oh,
I ain't even
shit. Can we get a verse?
I ain't even gonna embarrass myself, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're good, you're good. You
You
guys
good,
good?
Yeah, we get on the short freestyle part, but we got countless music on motherfucking everywhere else and everything
No,
like
no.
that. You know what I'm saying? We
All
just,
good.
you know, for sure.
What's the
Yeah,
next?
man,
What's the fucking future hold for you guys? What are you guys fucking planning for 2019
Yeah.
and beyond?
Big year.
Bro, hopefully success. You know, hopefully just progression. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and be like, oh, this is the year. This is going to be it. You know what I'm saying? We say that every year, don't we? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
So
yeah.
at the end of the day, I
Keep
just pray
grinding.
for, you know, progression, success, and just to keep on pushing, man. That's it, you know?
Yep.
Taking a crack at anything outside of music, man?
I'm a businessman, so at the end of the day, I'm always looking for something that to where if it makes sense or if it's something that's profitable and we can invest in, shit, let's run it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Always. And that's the shit. If something took off to where super big to where, you know, that was the majority of the shit and the shit, might have to run with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Dig it.
open to shit, but at the end of the day, my heart lies in this music shit. I've been doing this shit and I'm not going to stop. I've fucking came so far with this shit and got so much time and so much put into this shit that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't make it as an artist and I don't make millions, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my studio. I'm going to have fucking throw on shows. I'm going to keep doing whatever the fuck I need to do as far as, and just keep getting better at it and just keep making, turn it into an actual full on running fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
You guys
Not
have
saying
any
it's-
memorable moments, dude, performing that you guys
Oh,
can
bro.
fucking never forget?
Man, all the Sean Healy shows, man, those were the trip. Like, I can't even front the Sean Healy shows. We opened up for 3-6. We opened up for E40. We opened up for Scarface. We opened up for Yin Yang Twins at the time when they had all those hits. We opened up for, it was crowds that necessarily at that time, I want to say that we weren't ready for, but that shit like molded us, bro. That shit helped us. That shit was like, not saying know where we would be without that, but that shit put us on and put us in front of crowds to where we got our music out. It got us seen in front of so many, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was cool. It helped. It helped a lot, you know? And as far as learning where to perform at, you know, as far as matching your music with their music, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit makes a big difference. Go and fuck around and perform at a show and it's fucking something super crazy and your shit's fucking, you know, a little bit different. It doesn't match the vibe. It just, you know what I'm saying? That shit makes a big difference. It really
you
does.
just gotta
you know?
grab it by
does.
the throat, right, and take control.
Yeah,
You know,
That's what it's all
sometimes.
about, bro.
You know?
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta take that stage, bro, and make it yours, you know?
Real
'Cause
shit, though. Real
you gotta
shit.
think about it like Simon says, bro. And you are Simon. these motherfuckers are gonna do what you say. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
When you're on stage, a
No, that's
motherfucker will say what you fucking tell them to
Nah,
do.
whether
they're
it's
fucking
whether
with
it's
you.
5
Right.
or 5,000
If they're
people, we
vibing
turn
with you.
them.
Nah, you'll
know what
make
I'm
them
saying?
fuck with you,
You
dog.
got
have
to
to.
though.
You
You
have
got
to.
to. But
Yeah, you
like,
gotta bring that energy.
not everybody
Yeah,
can
yeah,
though.
yeah.
True.
You know what
Not
I'm saying?
everybody
Not everybody
can.
can though.
That's what
I've been-
separates everybody, dog.
Because like they
Yeah.
say, it's only 12% only like your voice, bro. The rest is how you.
Oh yeah,
how
you gotta
pronounce,
do
how
it
you
in.
come out.
Real
How you
shit.
perform.
Like yeah,
Your presentation. You know
performance.
what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly.
You
Real
gotta
shit.
be ready. That shit a fucking.
You,
know what I'm
never
saying?
know. Yeah, you
Like we
fuck-
done crowds for 5 people and we done crowds for 5,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And,
Hell
and
yeah.
we every single time we kill it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? People might pay us to do the show. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 people there. You know what I mean? Out of state, 10 people, 20 people, but. We got to go out there and rock it like what it is. We also get, paid, and we're doing the grip of people. And we go out there and shut the motherfucker down. You got to learn and live and learn, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Have the
Love
right
it.
stage
I love
preference.
it.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta love
Oh,
that
man.
shit.
That's the
Gotta,
beautiful
man.
struggle,
Keep
man.
progressing, keep doing your thing, bro. Hey, since you guys are a duo, what are your favorite duos in hip hop?
Shit, man. Boosie and Webby, Bumby, Pimp C.
Yeah.
Fucking, shit. There's. I should really think about it.
Andre 3000.
Yeah, Outcast. There you go. I was just about to say that one. Fucking, shit. Who else?
Young
Who else we got?
Bloods. Proper Dos.
There's a grip of them, man.
Smith and Wesson.
Right.
Yeah, there is a grip, bro. That's
Grip
dope,
of
man.
'em, man.
Hey, so when you guys write a song,
Loonies.
when you guys write a song for the group, like when it's gonna be you two, do you guys write it together, or it's like, fuck, dude, like it just clicks in your head, like, damn, I should have fucking G-Moe on there. No, I should have Young Phee on here, you know?
Majority of the time, we work together real on the spot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the features we've done with the bigger acts, we want to work with them, smoke with them, drink with them, and vibe together, catch a good vibe. So we work together good right now. Like if we need the freestyling part, could we probably do it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we prefer to sit right here, play the beat. We'll have a verse in 20 minutes, 30 minutes
that's
type
dope.
shit. You know
Fuck
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
dude.
So
Respect.
we like that. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? We just vibe and do it our way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's
how it
dope,
is.
dude. Respect,
That's
bro.
the best way.
You gotta
Got
be
to.
you, bro. No matter what the fuck, dude. You can never conform to anybody else's fucking mold, bro. You gotta be yourself, man. That's what
Yeah.
makes you succeed.
Yeah,
You
for
can't
sure.
fucking follow anybody else, dog. You gotta be yourself, homie.
You have
Think
to.
about it. Just think about it, bro. Who's the big motherfucking dogs in the game?
Mm-hmm.
They all made a name for themselves. They didn't make a name for nobody else.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
know, like every motherfucking
Yeah.
big dog that you could think of, bro.
You got to be comfy in your craft and shit. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? You got to be
dog,
comfy
yeah.
in your shit.
And there's
For
these
sure.
motherfuckers that start falling for the other bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Because what happens, dude? Trends fucking fall,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
People
Yeah,
Trends
hell
fall.
yeah, hell yeah.
You know?
A trend is over, and what happens to you, bro?
You
Nobody
fell with the
cares about
trend,
you
bro.
now.
That's the end of you, bro.
But if you're yourself, bro, you're gonna continue to do your music, bro.
Mhm.
Look
Well,
at
you have to
motherfuckers
be.
like Zero, bro. Look at Devin the Dude. These motherfuckers keep dropping albums, doing their thing.
Yeah.
So
And they're independent.
Are there any other artists on Avondale Productions?
Not right now, but not saying that we're not open to expanding the
Collaborate.
roster as far as, like we want to build a team, and I guess we're waiting for the finish to get the studio done, and then when the
Okay.
studio's done, like
Boom.
that's when we're gonna full on and take off really, because it's like how can I really have a label and really take the label off without having our own home base and having a studio for the artists and myself and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like in the air, you know?
No.
So that's why I'm waiting to get the actual studio finished, and then like let's really crack this label off. I have a distribution deal through Empire, and with Empire/GT Digital. So, and with that being said, I could open the door and put other artists on with that same distribution deal that I have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with the label, that's how I want to create the label and get the label going. And so every artist that I fuck with and that's under AVP, like their music is gonna be official. You're gonna be getting paid for your shit. You're gonna get paid for everything. Like everything I drop, everything I do, everything I perform, everything I get paid for. Like I got it all the way down to the
Dude, that's
to the end of the
amazing,
shit,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do
I
it.
don't. Yeah, so it's like I don't play when it comes to that
You-
shit.
you,
So
you
like
found
it's,
your niche, man, and
it's ready to go.
Yeah,
So
do it.
like I want to put on for Arizona, man. Let's make this shit happen. Let's
Let's
make
do
this
it.
shit
shout
happen.
out
all
AZ,
day, every
man.
day,
Stand
man.
up.
Yes, sir.
Man, Arizona, stand up.
Yeah, I already know. KDIF 102.9 FM, Roach Clip Radio,
South Phoenix,
Saturdays
stand
5 to 7.
up. KDIF.org. Everybody listening on motherfucking iTunes, SoundCloud. We don't give a fuck. I think it's about that motherfucking
it
time,
is.
though. 'Cause I feel it in the motherfucking air. It's time for the news with
Thank you. Hope everybody's doing good.
we are.
Damn, that was the most electrifying entrance
Ever.
That shit
bro.
was lit right now.
It was so electrifying. It sent the electrifying pulse through my body.
Stand up,
Like,
motherfucker.
holy
What's up?
shit.
You know?
Let's do this, baby. Let's
You guys
do
ready for
this.
this?
I need to go take a real quick piss. Go on with the news bit. Play.
So I'm gonna give the guest some options. I'm gonna give you guys 3 options to choose from. All right. So the first one we got bird versus plane, polar ice, or are you smarter than a bee?
Whoa. Go ahead and pick one, man.
Go ahead, G-Moe.
Young Phee.
They're all gonna be read off, but which one do you want first?
My bad, I was getting my dab ready right
Okay,
now.
so-
Say that one more time.
So the options are first, you want are you smarter than a bee, bird versus plane, or polar ice?
Polar ice.
Polar ice.
I was gonna do that.
So it says that Mikey, you were wondering why it was so fucking cold.
55 degrees.
So it says Wednesday, a scientific study suggests that melting ice from the world's coldest regions, such as Greenland and Antarctica, could bring more extreme weather changes with temperature around the world.
Whoa. So it's melting.
So no
Yeah.
wonder it's fucking cold right now.
It's freezing.
Right?
Shit.
The melt will cause significant disruptions to ocean currents and change levels of warming around
Damn,
the
we got
world.
big ass avalanches and shit, or what?
Huh?
Could be.
Big ass
Well, they're
avalanches
saying
of
the
snow.
polar cap ice are melting, dude.
Yeah,
Some
the
of the
polar
glaciers
cap,
have
yeah.
melted. So it's
So we're
causing
fucked,
like
or-
But it says that because of all this with the oceans and everything, it could
We good.
Just get more
also,
water.
which it could event some more extreme weather events.
Another news for you as citizens. You guys are all good.
It's cold.
And it says that that colds will be that cold places the colds will be longer and deeper, and then that the heat will get longer.
Whoa.
Hey, it's been fucking cold. The heat will get longer.
The cold
deeper.
So because of everything melting, the colds will be longer and deeper, and then it says that the heat will get longer.
Whoa.
Fuck. And there was
Longer
too.
everywhere that the heat is hot is gonna get longer and hotter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everywhere where it gets hotter.
Enjoy the heat a
Well
little
said.
bit, but then it's cool.
hey,
as
it's
fuck.
cold. Hey, cold for us is 40 degrees above.
Well, you know
Right.
it's cold as fuck
Plus.
right now, but in
Plus,
about 3
yeah.
months it's gonna be hot as fuck.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
you're
hot
right.
as fuck for a
You're
long
right,
time,
you're
like
right.
you're saying. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? So you know
bro.
if it's
How
gonna
to
be
use
a
my
cold ass
AC.
winter, and you're like, damn,
It's
it's
gonna be hot.
February.
It's gonna
and
be a
cold as
fucking
fuck.
hot,
We're gonna be like,
long
damn,
winter,
it's
a hot
October and it's hot as fuck.
Summer.
That's how
Yeah,
that's
same
how the way
shit.
Arizona works, bro.
That's the way of
It's
life
shitty.
in Arizona.
That's gonna suck. Therefore, I'm not looking forward to the summer.
Unless you got a pool.
Me
or you
neither,
got
but we
lake
are
and
the
shit.
cannabis cactus, and we'll pull through it.
We don't give a
Yeah.
fuck, so we'll pull through.
We'll pull. Hey, I'm gonna put
Alright.
the AC back in the window. Trust me, bro.
What's next
be-
on the rocket docket?
Yeah. You already remember, bro. I'll be in here all comfortable in my office.
So next, you guys want bird versus plane, or are you smarter than a bee?
Superman versus plane, or
No, there wasn't a bird versus plane.
Well, what the fuck?
Oh, bird versus plane. No, yeah.
What? Damn.
So it says that in 2018, all of the year in 2018, a total of 14,661 collisions with birds have been reported with airplanes.
how many?
Where does he get this?
How many have died though?
14,661.
They died.
14,000?
14,000.
People died from that from birds.
No,
It
birds
says
have
it has
died.
caused more than 106 civilian deaths worldwide over the past 2 decades.
Fucking
Many
birds.
collisions?
Yeah, with birds. It says that they're watching more closely for
Hey,
stuff like that since Sully.
You gotta shoot them.
if I'm in the air and a bird takes me down, dog, it's my time.
So it says that it
Got
says
that
that
warrior.
it says that with all that casualties of
Scottsdale Warrior.
with all that casualties of that many last year, it says that that's more than 40 birds that have been struck by planes a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But they do. So they have a
And it
lot of
says that
measures
every-
against that at the airport, right?
Yeah, and it says that every year it causes a total of $1.2 billion in damages.
Damn,
They need more
Yikes.
scarecrows.
$1.2 billion in damage.
Yeah,
They need to
1.2
put-
billion dollars in damages a year just from hitting birds.
They be buying new planes or
They
what?
need to just put screens. Fucking, I thought
Hey.
of it right here. Thank me later. Put screens over the fucking over the
the-
bowl.
But
It's,
it's-
like
but
a,
it-
it's like a bowl. Like
It
how we
says that
used to do back in
the
day. Put a little
the
screen.
FAA has worked to improve the voluntary reporting system since Sully.
How do you control that? They're birds.
They have a few different things. They
Pretty
play
mu-
like noises to keep them
And
away.
radars
They
and
do,
everything,
different
yeah.
stuff
Oh, I
to-
like that.
So more people that are like voluntary reporting that now since the incident of Sully in 2009, I think it happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's Sully?
Sully's the
Sully-
dude that drove the
Sullenberger?
plane and
In the
pretty
Hudson
much
River?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, dude, he's a hero. Now that's a hero. He was just doing his job, but he's a hero.
Yeah, that's why planes have two engines, not because they can only fly. They could fly off one, but that's the backup, you know.
Yeah.
thing.
Hey, shout out to Sully, bro. He fucking saved a lot of people.
Nobody's done that before, dude. What he did.
Hell no, in the Hudson River.
Hey,
the Hudson
low key
River?
though, for real to make that shit happen like that, he's a G, man. To
And they were
land
trying
it,
they were
to
trying
save
to arrest him
everybody's
for it and
life,
everything too,
to
dude.
save everybody. Yeah, but that's the fuck shit that America be doing sometimes.
Exactly.
Not trying to hate on
Exactly.
America, but that's you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, dude, he just
Because they
saved
were doing, like,
everybody's fucking
simulations
life,
and
and just
everything, but
because
he
he
went in
didn't land
there-
it the right way, so what was he supposed to do then? Fucking take the thing down and fucking kill everybody?
Right,
Just everybody
exactly.
die here,
Or
like,
something like
and
that.
then it would have been okay.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like.
Somebody's got to take the blame. The airline isn't
But they were saying that it was the most dangerous thing that you could have done because like any like angle of the plane hitting the water, it could have broke it in half. It could have like broke it in pieces. Like
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So he landed it perfectly. Like,
That's
for
true.
everybody to get out safely, you know.
There was people on that plane that weren't meant to die right then at that time.
Right.
So
Right.
shit happened.
Yeah,
to happen,
he,
you know
and
what
he
I'm
did
saying?
the
It was like
dopest
what,
shit
like
you could possibly
100
do at the moment.
It was like 146 passengers or something.
He
like
didn't
that, like
Denzel that
112 or
shit.
something.
I'm pretty sure kids were probably
Yeah,
had kids on the
exactly, you
plane.
know?
You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about little fucking millimeters.
So you guys ready
From
for this
Life
last
or
one?
Death.
Hit it.
So are you smarter than a bee?
Probably.
Fuck
not.
no.
I mean,
I don't think
bees
so.
are
So it
smart
says
as
that
shit. Dude.
scientists says bees can do basic
Algorithms.
arithmetic.
They know IG
Arithmetic.
algorithms.
Arithmetic.
In a new study published Wednesday, scientists said that bees can be taught to recognize colors as symbolic representations
Symbolic.
for addition and subtraction.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it says that the study was used with a total of 14 bees. And they
14 bees.
Yeah, 14 bees. No, so it was with 14 bees. Research created an experiment using mazes to test whether bees could perform.
Perform.
Yeah, could
drunk over there,
perform
buddy?
arithmetic operations like
you drunk,
addition
buddy?
and subtraction.
Interesting.
Interesting. Can you do
Yikes.
subtraction in addition?
Give us an
on
example.
vodka?
It's a trip how they use colors and shit.
Hey, Tamal, how much vodka do you drink in a day?
Oh, I don't drink every day, so
Good.
How about in a week?
in a week,
Yeah.
probably like half a bottle, like
Nice.
if even.
So you
that.
do drink every day. Thank you.
No, not every.
Next.
You said in a week.
Next question.
So it says that the other two lists that says that could.
I don't drink every day. Only every day I see you.
Or when I'm with somebody or by myself.
Every day I'm around you.
Where's that red cup? You got that
Nah,
red
dog.
cup
You
on
only
you.
see me drinking when I'm around you.
So
Like,
it says
dude, I
that
see you every day.
that the other two species that they have on the list are birds and even spiders.
Fuck spiders. I'm afraid of spiders.
I don't do spiders.
Nah, I don't fuck with spiders.
I like spiders because they eat the other more annoying bugs. If you
Man.
just let them do their thing.
I like the spiders that don't bite you.
Right.
Is there
So
such
it
thing
says
as
with
those?
the mazes that they put the
Black widows or not? Daddy long legs.
Oh, I thought you the fool said black widows at first. I was like,
No,
come
no,
on,
no,
bro.
my bad.
That's a
So
scary
the-
spider.
Those are,
ever.
those are the ones that I hate. It's like the daddy long legs and ones like that.
Especially like the queen fucking black widow with the big red fucking thing, dude. Scares the shit out of me.
So it said that when they put the bees, the 14 bees into the maze, it said that insects came with the correct answers. 63 to 72% of the time, which is better than random chances.
Fuck those bees.
Those 14 bees.
I could do a maze quicker than their ass.
Blow some smoke in that motherfucker. See what they do there.
That is a good story, though.
Yeah, I like that. The fool said blow some smoke in those motherfuckers. See what they do there.
Blow some weed smoke, then see if they could do that fucking maze.
They'll get
Thank
out
you,
that maze
Tamal.
quick.
This segment of the podcast was brought to you by Probe Tattoo. Go to keep
Underscore.
walking
Underscore.
slut
Underscore.
on Instagram.
On Instagram. Again?
Keep
Underscore?
slut.
Underscore?
Now it's time for your horoscopes with Alto Marihuano.
This is brought to you by
Where the
Cannabis
cosmos
Cactus and
meets
Roach Clip
cannabis.
Podcast.
Dale micrófono.
Strains, stars and strains.
Hey, what's your
Zodiac.
zodiac G-Moe?
So I'm September, so I believe it's Scorpio.
Scorpio. I like
Scorpio.
that. As long as it ain't Virgo, dude, I don't give a
It doesn't
fuck.
say.
Nah, is it?
He's all looking at the names, which one's familiar.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Oh no, I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I remember. I'm a Virgo. Ah, I remember now. I'm a Virgo.
G-Moe, Virgo.
Yeah, I think so.
It's changed, so they're recommending the strains called Blowfish.
Blow.
For the homies out at Move Dispensary.
Have you ever blown a fish before? Because I haven't.
Whoa, don't
I mean,
Will that make you a gay fish?
kill you. But yeah, that's brought to you by Move Dispensary.
Like
Take us to Move Dispensary. So it's the full moon on the 23rd will bring opposite energies to your mind and body. Cannabis strains may taste different following the new moon, and you may find your taste changing. Be open to the unknown and be surprised by the experiences awaiting you. Do not let complacency into your house this month. Stay active.
yikes! Is it don't let who into my house?
Complacency.
What's that?
When you
don't
stay
know.
in one place.
Don't
man.
be
Complacent, like
complacent.
relax.
So don't
Don't-
stay in
Yeah,
one
don't
place
remain
this
stagnant there. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
moving.
don't be
Stay
complacent.
active.
Damn, that video game drops to 15 too.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Hey,
hold
and
on.
again, I got my album dropping too.
You have to get it on the
Fuck.
Switch, man, so you can walk around.
No, I'm just. we gonna.
Hey, that's not being complacent. You're progressing on the game.
Yeah, you're getting a new game.
You're
Yeah,
leveling
you're
up.
progressing your gaming.
You're
There
leveling
we
up.
go. Now we focus,
There we
man. We dropping this visual. We about to shoot one for Young Phee's Still Blessed album. He has like shit. That whole album's bang up. There's like a good 3 or 4 that we want to shoot to. And then
Dope.
I got this the Fake Love album dropping at the end of February, like I said, and for the single that I'm dropping for is Fake Love, and that's what we gonna shoot that too. So
Sick
shit.
with it.
That's dope,
Sick
man.
with
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah, you've had some dope projects.
Dope,
Thank you,
dope.
bro. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
remember seeing, I think, Fee's video when you were in the tour bus. Me and the homie were watching there.
Yeah. That's the cut. bro.
That's that classic
The
shit,
homie
freaked
would
over.
listen to our dance was going off, and that motherfucker like.
Hey, talk about Young Phee. What's
Yeah.
Young Phee's horoscope?
Yeah, what's your zodiac?
I'm Taurus.
Taurus in the
For
house.
Taurus.
Is that clit?
Yeah,
Is
the
that
sign, the sign of a
Clit?
Taurus this
Taurus?
month is authority.
Cleat
Cleat Taurus.
Taurus.
Yeah, authority, man. So it's King Mamba is the strain, and that's brought to you by the Mint Dispensary. Because of the Mint Dispensary, really enjoying the edibles.
Shout
we
out to
gotta-
Mint, the homie Fibo, media and shit, the homie from Mint.
Phee 5450.
That's what they
Shout out,
recommend
shout
in
out.
this month. So it's do not let anyone tell you that you can't do something.
Nope.
Cannabis will never tell you something like
Never.
that. Stay positive and keep puffing on those joints
Puffing.
while you bring your best efforts towards every
Effort.
challenge.
Ciao.
Some days will feel but watch how your determination brings good fortune. Stay
Fortune.
lit during the journey.
Lit
Yeah.
journey.
Keywords.
Fucking with it.
Keyword.
I'm fucking with it.
Keep
It's
one
all
telling
about
you
the
to keep it
keywords,
pushing.
dog.
Remember those,
I'm
and you'll be
fucking
good.
Right, but that's dope. Big ups, Avondale Productions.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having
Where's
us
my
out,
phone?
man.
Yeah, thanks for
Hey,
pulling
shout
up.
out to
G-Mo
y'all
in the
too.
house. Young Phee in the house.
Yeah.
Look for new music coming soon. They're on the Roach
Oh,
Clip
yeah.
podcast. Look
We're
for the
about to do some
episode.
burpees and shot.
Yeah.
It is. We're getting close to trivia time. This is my favorite time of the night. We're gonna
Try to take down this white boy.
try to
Yeah.
This white boy
Hey,
smart.
tell
Don't let us
Free-
fool you.
Free bougie
What
and
is the
free
trivia?
swerve.
What's the
You hear that?
We screaming until they come home.
Yeah.
What?
Free bougie and free swerve.
free bougie, free
Explain
swerve,
the rules,
free
brothers,
Richie
man.
boy?
Free
So this-
Richie boy.
And free Richie boy too.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Filthy Rich.
Avondale
Pulling
homie.
up to Nirvana Center.
Yeah, we are
Shout
not
out Filthy.
promoting Anything? We're not saying anything. It's not going to happen, but there
Nope,
will be a meet
nothing's
and
gonna
greet
happen
at Nirvana
nowhere. We're not
Dispensary,
promoting shit.
February
We're not
16th,
telling
1
you
to 3
anything. We're
p.m.
not
Hey.
selling anything.
Cannabis Cactus will be doing a rap battle, but we're not saying anybody
Yeah,
else
come
is.
try
Right.
to be, hey, whoever could beat Tholo in a rap battle will get a big prize. Guaranteed.
Since you talk about Filthy Rich, make sure you go watch that winning video, Young Phee and G-Mo featuring Filthy
There you
Rich.
go.
Nice.
sir.
Did you hear that?
Go, man.
You hear that, Filthy?
Yeah. Shout out G-Mo, shout out Filthy
Shout out,
Rich.
you guys.
Shout out Phil, boy.
So this is a game called Burpees and Shots. It's a multiple choice game. You'll be read a question. You have a choice of the right answer. If you miss the correct answer, it's 1 strike. 3 strikes and you're out. And once you're out, you can't get back in. We
And
play
you get
for
to
money.
steal
You guys
one.
are playing for pride. You have the chance to dethrone either the winner or save one of these guys if, you know.
We're playing for
They
dabs.
can't do it. The first part of this is brought to you by Drip Oils, or at least thoughtfully
GG
in the
number
room is
10.
Drip Oils. And your guest is Brody
Hybrid.
Ortega.
Shout out to you,
And
man.
now
I mean,
it's
your
time
host.
for burpees and shots.
Here we go.
Burpees and shots. It's time for burpees and shots.
It's a multiple choice game.
3 strikes, you're out.
And once you're out, you
3
can't
strikes,
get back
you're
in.
out. 3 strikes, you're out. And now, here's the most electrifying show host of all time, Brody. Come on down.
Here I come, guys. Oh, shit. So who wants to fucking take the motherfucking first
Let's
question?
give it a G-Mo. Give it a G-Mo.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Which of the following instrument has no strings? This is a wiffle ball.
Wiffle?
Which of the following instruments has no strings? A harp, guitar, a violin, or a trumpet?
A trumpet.
La trompeta.
La
Donald Trump.
trompeta. Ooh, let's go to Young
Yes,
Phee.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In what country is authentic mozzarella cheese produced? Ooh. Belgium, Italy, Switzerland, or France?
Mozzarella.
Italian.
I was gonna say France.
Mozzarella.
Is he playing? You want to
Hey,
play?
dog. By the way,
Three
this,
lie.
by the way, this the homie 3 lie and shit because he has 3 bitches at all times.
Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. He's gonna go home. His doors are gonna be locked as his bar.
1, 2, or 3. I'm sorry if you're watching.
It's all the character and shit, man. It's all just.
It's all persona.
So what's your name?
Eli.
Eli.
Yeah, that's right, man.
All right, Eli. So who founded Apple Inc.? Charlie Work, Steve Jobs, John Apple, or Mary Hopkins?
Steve Jobs, man.
John Apple.
Yeah, right. John
I
Apple.
was hoping he was gonna say it too.
Yeah. What is a taipan? T-A-I-P-A-N.
That's Brody, so I don't care.
Damn, bro. Frog, bear, snake, or camel?
Wait, what is a what?
A taipan or taipan?
Thai bread? Taipan. Frog, bear, snake, or camel? Fuck. Brody.
What do you think it is?
I'm gonna go with frog, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
It was a bear.
A snake.
It was a
It was a snake?
That's what,
A taipan?
you already knew? Yeah, that's what I
Oh, yeah?
Snake.
Damn.
I don't. Yeah, not the look. It's a wiffle ball.
That shit crazy. So according to the Bible and the Quran, who were the first humans?
Adam and Eve for 500 bill.
You're right, sir. King J. A prune is what kind of dried fruit? Orange, banana, plum, or apple?
Plum?
You're plumbed out.
Plum crazy.
Get your shit on. Get your fiber on.
Yeah. Ready, Mr. Milk? Which element is not a gas at room temperature? Oxygen, helium, hydrogen, or iron?
Iron?
Which element? Iron.
Ooh.
You're right.
You got it right. Yeah, it's the Walter White over here.
Damn. Fucking level.
All right, Alto.
Level
3.
What is not a synonym for huge? Massive, gigantic, mundane, or colossal?
Mundane.
Oh, that was easy. That was a wiffle.
Still in these beginning stages of easy questions.
Ready, Mo.
Fuck, I might
You
have
already
got that one wrong.
This game will mess with you.
Right.
In what sport did Chris Froome gain his fame? Sumo wrestling, hammer throw, sailing, or cycling?
Froome. F-R-O-O-M-E.
Chris Froome.
Fuck.
What sport did he gain his fame? Anyone want to steal? Sumo wrestling, hammer throw, sailing, or cycling?
It's one of those last. If he has that name,
I would just.
is sailing? Nah.
Sailing?
That's a tough one, dude.
I'm just gonna go ahead and guess this fucking.
Sailing or you gonna go with sailing or
Let's go with cycling.
cycling?
Cycling.
Sailing.
Okay. I need a
He had a
dab.
cyclist name.
I
and
need
shit.
a
He had a
dab.
cyclist name.
Yeah, he had a cyclist name. That's
Guaranteed he rides a bike.
You have to use context clues like that.
Yeah, for sure he has a bike rider's name for sure.
All right, so here comes the next one. When did Haiti become an independent country? 1804, 1776, 1900, or 1961?
Young Phee.
It's the last two.
When did Haiti become an independent
1900
country?
or 1961?
1804, 1776, 1900, or 1961?
Is there a what's it called thing like?
Someone real quick?
Yeah.
No, it's just someone can steal it.
G-Moe.
Someone, yeah, or someone knows it and they want to steal it. They can take it. But no one wants it.
Fucking say what's the What's the You know what? I'm gonna go with 1900.
1900.
Yeah.
The drink. No,
The last one?
It was actually the first one. 1804.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Let me go through. I can take a
What's
piss.
the one that's Puerto Rico? Is that the one that's part of it that had that fucked up right now? That had the like all this
Oh yeah.
Puerto Rico.
When did they become part of the state, or have they always been part of the state, or was it recently? Not recently, but like in the '60s or in the 1900s. Or
Early
something?
1900s, right?
Was it?
Probably?
Yeah, I think it was in the 1900s.
Okay, that's what I was tripping on. All right,
Yeah.
all right, Eli, what you?
Ready,
All right,
Eli?
let's run it, man. Yeah,
3
let's run
Eli.
Which topping would be very usual for a cheeseburger? Jam, ground meat, cheese, or ketchup?
Ooh.
Usual or unusual?
Which topping would be very
Questions over here.
unusual
Yeah, that's a tough one
for a
because it's either
cheeseburger?
cheese or
Unusual?
Jam, ground meat, cheese, or
that's
ketchup?
Did you say usual or
Unusual. Yeah, it's unusual for a cheeseburger. Jam, ground meat, cheese, or
jam.
ketchup.
Right, I was
Jam.
That's
Jam?
super unusual.
Dog, if you said cheese,
That's a dumb question.
I was gonna throw my water bottle.
This
at you,
isn't the
dog.
Krusty Krab.
I was kind of dabbed out, man. I wasn't sure if he said usual or unusual. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he said cheeseburger. Kind of got hungry for a second. But what was the question again? Hold on, I'm hungry. Hold on. Man.
They're good with jam, though, man.
Yeah, okay.
Put a little jalapeno jam and some cream cheese. That's a good burger.
That's
right
what
there.
kind of, and then it confused me. So that kind of sounded good.
All of that sounds good. Yeah.
That's dope. So what are applications for mobile devices, smartphones, tablets called? Pieces, apps, softies, or cookies? Apps.
Softies.
That was a wiffle
Just
ball
downloaded
right
that
there.
new softie.
Threw me a little wiffle. So what do we call the den of an otter? Jolt, colt, bolt, or holt?
What do we call it?
Where
Den
does
of
an
an otter?
otter live?
A jolt? They don't live in a jolt. They don't live in a colt. Cause that's a Colt 45. A
Jolt,
bolt is a lightning bolt. So it's gotta be a Holt. I'm gonna go with Holt. I'd like to thank God for the fucking answer.
Fun fact, otters.
Good one.
What's a fun fact?
They live in Holtz. Yeah.
Holtzville?
I don't have any other otter facts.
Holtzville.
I've seen a blind one at the zoo, but
Ray Jamal.
Yeah.
So who was the second person on the moon? Michael Collin, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, or Sally Ride?
Can I steal? Oh, no. Can I steal?
Go for it.
Buzz Aldrin?
Yeah.
all right, you get another question, Jamal. A much, much harder question.
Yes.
Smart with the steal.
You ready, sir? Where's the official residence of the British Prime Minister? Whitehall Palace, Westminster Abbey, Downing Street, or Leicester Square?
The second one?
Leicester Square.
Westminster Abbey. No, we're wrong. Downing Street, buddy.
Downing Street.
Ready, Milkus?
I'm ready.
Apparently, how long does it take for Earth to rotate around its axis? 28 days, 1 hour, 365 days, 24 hours.
24 hours.
You're right. All told,
Tito Marihuanito.
a famous space telescope bears the name of what? Neil Armstrong, Edwin Hubble, Albert Einstein, or Galileo Galilei?
Galileo.
The second one?
Hubble.
Edwin Hubble.
Dealing
Ready,
strikes.
G-Moe?
That's what you get for clowning.
Let's get it.
Which sport is a typical cowboy competition? Rhythmic gymnastics, synchronized swimming, chess, or rodeo?
Roach clip rodeo.
Oh!
Oh, wait till we do a rodeo.
I was gonna attempt to try to say it like that.
How many is a dozen?
12.
You're correct, man. That was 12.
I was trying to figure out is it a man or a woman?
That dab got me and shit. My bad.
That sounds dope, man. So what is the holy scripture of Christianity called? Talmud, Tanakh, Quran, or Bible? What is the holy scripture of Christianity called? Talmud, Tanakh, Quran, or Bible?
It's gonna be Bible.
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 Bible. So Eros was the Greek god of what?
Eros?
Hate, despair, love, or happiness?
Eros?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
E-R-O-S.
E-R-O-S.
Was the Greek god of what?
Come on, Brody, you can
God
do
damn.
it.
Hate,
What were the answers?
despair, love, or happiness?
I'm gonna go with
5, 4,
love.
3. Oh, you got it right.
Oh my God, look at that. Thank you.
That's not good for me.
Intermediate.
So
level
Nobel
questions.
Peace Prize laureate Aung San Suu Kyi won the 2015 general elections in which country? Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand, or Myanmar?
So the Nobel Peace Prize winner, laureate Aung San Suu Kyi, won the 2015 general.
Come on, buddy, speed up.
Let's go with Malaysia. Fuck, it was probably Thailand. Nope.
Myanmar. Vladavich. Are you ready, my friend, for another round? So how long does human pregnancy usually last? 9 months, 8 weeks, 3 months, or a year?
For Jamal, 8 weeks.
8 weeks. 9 months.
Jamal carries the full term.
Like, I don't know. Like, you have 2 kids, you better know.
Alright, you ready, Milkis? Canis lupus familiaris. Familiaris.
Wolf.
Ooh.
Gray wolf.
There is no wolf. There's
Okay,
cow,
what are
cat,
these?
dog, or mouse.
Dog.
Is it dog? So that's another word for dog.
Canis
Wolf.
lupus. Sounded Latin for dog, yeah.
Canis lupus. I never heard of that. You
Canis
tripping.
lupus.
So who built the ark? Noah, Pablo, Leon, or Joshua?
Pablo.
Noah.
Oh, Pablo was funny, though.
G-Moe.
Ready?
Let's go.
What was the Democratic Republic of the Congo called until 1997?
Oh, fuck.
Kinshasa, Lingala, Mobutu, or Zaire?
I'm gonna just go with Mobutu.
Mobutu. Mobutu. No.
Zaire? Zaire?
It sounded the coolest. I'm gonna be one. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, hey.
That's
That
dope.
was
You
a
ready?
that was a hard one.
Which of the following is the correct name for a type of apple? Granny Smith, Mammy Smith, Daddy Smith, or Nanny Smith?
Granny Smith.
Nannies.
The
Nanny
green
Smith
guys.
apple.
Granny
Green apple.
Smith.
The green goddess.
Green
Ready,
goddess.
Eli?
Yeah, let's run it.
Granny Smith.
Which city was John F. Kennedy murdered in? Chicago, Seattle, Dallas, or Las Vegas?
Ooh, I know what that is.
I remember that. I remember that one.
Anyone want to
Dallas.
Oh, Dallas?
Chicago.
You got it.
Yes, ese güey.
So how many legs does a spider
Jimmy
have?
Plaza.
4, 8, 6, or 10? Ocho. We got it right.
Hit that blunt.
Yes. So osteoporosis primarily affects what part of the body? Bones, feet, blood, or eyes?
Osteoporosis?
Osteo sounds kind of bony, so I'm gonna go with bones.
Osteo.
Sí, señor.
The prefix. And
Ready,
osis
Kinder?
would be.
Yeah.
This
Where
one.
is the universal serial bus found? USB.
Universal cereal bus?
A
Yeah.
USB.
Found.
Oh.
On a computer, on a plant, in traffic, or in a hospital?
Computer?
I feel a hard
Yeah,
question.
you're getting whiffled.
I know.
Really might.
It's luck of the draw at this point.
Any non-zero number raised to the power of 0 is what? The same number, 1, unsolvable, or 0?
Zero.
Yeah.
0.
I was gonna say, can I?
Nope.
Nope.
1.
One?
Oh.
Anything to the prime of 0 is 1?
That was embarrassing.
So you're down 1, Marcus?
He's down one.
Any number other than whatever. Screw it. Next question.
Hey, dude, I didn't make
I don't
this
need
shit
to
up, bro.
understand.
Ready, Altico?
Vámonos.
In which city is the world famous Chrysler Building skyscraper located? San Francisco, New York, Detroit, or Chicago?
Chicago.
Chicago. Nope, Detroit. Or New York. It was New York.
What was
I like that. Thank you, Fee. Though I like Fee. That's good. Good poker. Good poker action there.
Down two. Down two. Down one.
Chicago.
Down one.
Nah, boy.
This guy's down 0.
I'm down 1.
He was in the army. She's stealth.
So who's next?
He was in the army.
Who's next right here? G-Moe next?
G-Moe.
You ready? Which of the following signs is the binary operator that indicates addition? It's the plus symbol. Oh, well, you could.
Oh my, come
you could
on.
click on it like.
That's the plus symbol, right?
Which of the following signs is the binary operator that indicates addition?
Yeah.
The plus, asterisk, the minus symbol, or the fucking /
The plus.
Nice. If you guys get the right answers, it'll come around this corner pretty nice.
Get it.
It's a little whiffle. So
Should land
ceviche
right about right over
is
here.
a dish of raw what?
Hey, what? Wait, what was it?
Ceviche is a
Whoa.
dish of raw what? Vegetables, meat, fish, or fruits?
He's got
Fish.
It's not fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's a wiffle ball.
It's a whiffle.
Ready, Eli?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
What is the official language of Venezuela? Portuguese, French, English, or Spanish?
Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Met a chick from there.
What
one
is?
time.
See, that's 3-piece. That's 3-piece.
One of the 3 pieces.
Yeah,
right
that's
Some hard questions coming up. I feel it.
Yep. So, what is the official language of Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast? What is the official language of the Ivory Coast? French, Swahili, Creole, or English? I think it's one of the first two, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go Swahili. No.
French.
French. I
Oh,
have no
French?
clue.
Vada
I'm down
Beach.
2. So, what kind of celestial body is the sun?
A comet, a star, a planet, or an asteroid?
A star for 500, Billy.
Got that.
Brightest star in the
King
world.
J, what is the most viewed sport in the world? Football, soccer, cricket, basketball, or American football?
I'm gonna say soccer.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Ready, Milk?
Nice hard one.
How many years are in a millennium? 1 million, 10,000, 1,000, or 100?
Easy.
1,000.
1,000?
Harder.
I was gonna say
Staying sharp.
Right,
It's
also-
also staying sharp.
Which trained professional uses a theodolite sextant in the course of his or her work? A meteorologist, gardener, sea captain, or soldier?
What's it called again?
Theodolite. Theodolite.
Theodolite.
Theodolite.
Parentheses sextant.
Theodolite.
Which trained professional uses a theodolite in the course of his or her work? Meteorologist, gardener, sea captain, or soldier?
Let's go with A.
A. Meteorologist.
Sea captain.
You're out of here, sir.
I'm
Sea
out.
captain.
The sea captain.
Yikes.
Aye, captain.
Aye,
done.
Captain.
G-Moe.
Captain Nemo.
In which liquid does
just
a
got
chef
one right.
coddle eggs?
Chef coddle
In
eggs.
which liquid does a chef coddle eggs? Milk, water, brine, or oil?
Easy. You coddle. Like coddling huevos.
Cuddle.
Oh, water, right?
So water, right? Water.
Yeah, water.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Oil, right?
Yeah, you boil them. Water.
So which disease cannot be prevented by an immunization? AIDS, typhus, tetanus, or hepatitis A?
Oh, that's
Which disease cannot be prevented by an immunization?
That's easy.
AIDS, typhus, tetanus, or hepatitis A?
You know this one.
AIDS.
Right. You can't prevent AIDS. You get that shit, you done.
You get that AIDS shot, player?
You get that AIDS shot?
That glove. I said if you put a glove though.
You guys laugh, but
He's
That shit-
dead ass. Oh, no.
probably gonna be one.
I wouldn't doubt if there already is one.
So in which movie did Kevin Costner not appear? JFK in 1991, Bull Durham in 1988, Look Who's Talking in 1989, or The Bodyguard in 1992?
90s movies.
Which movie did Kevin Costner not appear? Was he not in JFK, Bull Durham, Look Who's Talking, or The Bodyguard?
Yeah, that's easy.
I know. Me too.
You want him to steal? You can steal it if you don't know it.
Look who's talking.
Damn.
Yeah, that's.
That was Kirstie Alley and John Travolta.
Yeah.
That's right.
He could have appeared though.
What was Hillary Clinton's maiden name?
Bill Clinton's maiden name.
What was Hillary Clinton's
Oh.
maiden name? Rodham, Rodman, Rodney, or Rogers?
I know that one.
Ooh.
I already stole it.
No, no one cares to steal. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
No.
No.
Who knows it? Who knows it? Hillary's
Rodgers?
maiden name.
No,
Rodham?
Rodham?
The first
Rodham.
No clue, man. So I'm outie. Adios.
Wah, wah.
The exit for the
Pronounced Rodham. Hillary Rodham Clinton.
I would have never guessed that
Oh,
one.
some of our pronunciations are the best.
I would have known that one.
All right, so what is 50% of 72? 34, 70, 36, or 50?
Say it again.
What is 50% of 72?
Oh.
Who's this, me? Or-
Yeah, 34, 70, 36, or 50?
Wait, of 72?
Yeah, what is 50% of 72? 34, 70, 36, or 50?
Give me the mic.
5,
6,
4, 3, 2.
Hey, but I didn't skip when I stole, so go for it.
Oh, what's your turn or?
But I stole earlier and I fucking still answered right.
Oh, so it's your turn or it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Yeah,
we'll,
remember-
we'll acknowledge that, Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
What was it?
36.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Jamal.
It's easy.
Either that or 34.
He said either that or
I was thinking one of those two. So.
Or this other number that wasn't even
36.
So who founded the People's Republic of China? Mua, Mao, Mia, or Mo?
Mao.
Huh? Mao? M-A-O?
You don't even know what he said.
I don't even know what I said.
No, it's M-A-O.
Which one of these Mao? Mao.
G-Moe.
Let's get it.
Oh, alto's out.
What is the indispensable for the process of photosynthesis? Bees, oxygen, earthworms, or light?
Earthworms.
Light.
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 Photo.
G-Moe's down 2. Young Phee.
Ready?
Fun fact.
Which of the following is the typical equipment of a painter? A brush, trowel, T-R-O-W-E-L.
It's a trowel.
That's a trowel.
Trowel, brush, hand brace, or hammer. Which of the following is the typical equipment of a painter?
I'm gonna go with brush.
Broche.
Brush.
Correcto.
But he also
Ready?
knows what a trowel
What
is.
do we call a mixture of salt and water? Electrolyte, ferment, base, or acid?
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Well, what was it?
You get this answer, you're
Salt and
hired.
water?
You got the job, Eli.
What do we call a mixture of salt and water? Electrolyte, ferment, base, or acid?
I think
5,
4,
3, 2,
Acid.
1.
Electrolyte.
That's like an IV bag is and shit. Saline and shit.
So
That's my first one. Okay.
Ready?
That's your second one.
No.
First one.
Oh, that's his first?
Yeah.
Oh.
When does the Indy 500 race end? After 500 miles, after 500 laps, after 500 hours, until no car remains.
After 500 laps? 500 laps. No 500 miles.
my favorite.
Five.
Till there's no cars left.
Until they all break down.
Two.
Close to the edge.
And
All
it's
right.
it's, you know.
Ready?
go.
What belongs to the same family as leopards and pumas?
Okay.
Horse, pig, cat, or dog?
Cat.
Yeah.
Surprised there'd be a question this easy this
So
far.
what
into the
is
game.
7 squared?
49.
Damn,
7
Milk is.
times 7 times 7.
G-Moe.
The binary system of numbers uses which two digits? 10 and 100, 1 and 0, 1 and 10, or 1 and 2?
The binary code.
Binary system of numbers uses which two digits?
Nobody wants to steal this
10
one.
and 100, 1 and 0, 1 and 10, or 1 and 2?
This could be a strategic steal if you think harder questions
Yeah,
are coming, because I know some of us know the answer.
Does anyone know it though? Or?
Say because honestly I don't know, but I'm gonna try and pick the right one. Say it again.
It's a 10 and 100, 1 and 0, 1 and 10, or 1 and 2.
Binary code.
The binary system.
One in
of
one in
numbers.
1 in 10.
1 and
3.
10.
And
Ones and zeros.
One and
it's ones and zeros, Holmes.
Howdy. Another one's.
Another one bites the tierra.
Good try, though. Zeros and
Stay
ones.
strong over here. Holding it
How the
strong.
computer talks.
G-Moe.
So here we go, Fee. The Japanese comics also referred to as what? Oh, no, I mean, what are Japanese comics also referred to as?
Easy.
Mango, mango, minga, or manga?
I don't know that one.
Japanese
Mango,
comics.
mango,
I thought it was gonna be
minga, or
anime.
manga?
I wish I could
What are Japanese comics also referred to as? Mango, mango, minga, or manga?
Damn, mango and mango.
Let's go with the manga.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Right.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Phee low key knew all about that.
I just didn't want to see all. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say.
Yeah.
Put you on suspense.
He didn't want to look
They had
excited.
to be.
He's like, don't look excited. Don't look excited.
All right, so the Emperor's Palace of Forbidden City is located in which city? Shanghai, Hong Kong, Beijing, or Zion?
Beijing, Hong Kong.
Yeah, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Beijing, or Zion.
The
Emperor's
Emperor's
Palace of Forbidden
Palace.
City is located in which city?
City.
Shanghai, Hong Kong,
5,
Beijing,
4,
Zion. Hong Kong?
3.
No. Beijing. Close.
Vada Beach.
Vada Beach. Down 2.
We're playing. We're playing.
All right.
Yee!
So which country
Cantolo, hang
is
on.
a monarchy? Mexico, Brazil, England, or China?
We've had this
La
question.
verga.
Which country is a monarchy?
It was a monarchy. That
Oh.
was the other thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a different
Communist.
question. Okay.
Communist.
All right. All right.
Since you said that, though, the last.
What he thought what we repeated was China. I'm gonna go with China. No.
England.
Damn.
That means they have a king and a
Oh,
queen.
that's what it was. I'm out.
Ooh.
Ready? How many are you
Tolo's
got?
out.
One?
Marlon Mikey again, huh?
Are we heads up?
No, them two are still
No,
in it.
Phee is in.
Down 1. Fee's only down 1.
All right. All right. All
Hey,
right.
Fee, do it for us.
I'm doing it
Hold
for
it
the
down.
Lhasa, homie. For the Lhasa. All right, homie.
Make us all pay. Make us all pay.
Make us all proud.
We'll all pay them $5.
Let's go.
Make us all pay.
You're up, Jamal.
So in geometry, what shape has 4 right angles and 4 sides of the same length? A kite, a square, a
Square.
rectangle, or a rhombus? Kurt rhombus? A square.
Whole square.
Ready? Where are the headquarters of the UN? Brussels, New York, The Hague, or Tokyo? Where are the headquarters of the UN? Brussels, New York, The Hague, or Tokyo?
5, 4,
I feel like I've already gotten this answer wrong before.
2, 1.
Hague. It's Brussels, right? It's Brussels.
Which one? Which one?
Are they
You guys
telling
don't
you
have
on there?
papers?
No.
Brussels, or you going with Brussels?
No, I feel like I've answered this wrong before. What was the
What-
first
what's
one?
it gonna
I'll
be?
go with Hague. I have no idea. It's got to
No,
be Brussels.
you're wrong. New York.
New York.
I don't know
Not even close.
anything.
So that's 2.
That's 2.
Two for
Two
Scott
strikes,
Beach.
yeah.
Young Fee.
Ready, Fee?
Yeah.
1.
So the proverbs: still waters, what? Taste sweet, boil fast, sparkle bright, or run deep.
Say it again.
The proverbs: still waters, what? To finish off the sentence,
Oh.
still waters, what? Taste sweet, boil fast, sparkle bright, or run deep.
Run deep.
Yep. So exponentation is a mathematical operation involving 2 numbers, the exponent and the what? Denominator, opponent, foundation, or base. Exponentation is a mathematical operation involving 2 numbers, the exponent and the what? Denominator, opponent, foundation, or base. Foundation.
Going base. He's going to go in base.
Denominator.
Nice.
All right. Ready?
How did I not know where the headquarters of the UN was?
He's all
Still on that
I can't
one.
believe I didn't know where the
Al Capone was a famous American what? Politician, author,
Man, he's
gangster, or entrepreneur?
Political author.
He was an entrepreneur.
entrepreneur.
But I'm not going to spill the beans.
He's getting the alley
He was a what?
Gangster with
Little wiffle ball.
Huh.
Put it right on the tee. Let him hit it.
He's an
He
entrepreneur
was.
too, though.
It could go either way.
It could go either way. He could be either one.
So ready, Milko? Lucio Costa and Oscar Niemeyer designed which modern-day capital city in 1956?
You see this shit?
Lima, Santiago, Buenos Aires, or Brasilia? Lucio Costa and Oscar Niemeyer designed which modern-day capital city in 1956? Lima, Santiago, Buenos Aires, or Brasilia?
Brasilia.
Buenos Aires.
Ooh. That's how you slap them back in place. We get these questions back in my grasp.
So, in which country is the world famous Blue Mountain coffee grown? Colombia, Brazil, Jamaica, or Guatemala? In which country is the world famous Blue Mountain coffee grown?
Let's deal some strikes.
Colombia, Brazil,
Feel a strike
Jamaica,
coming.
or Guatemala?
Let's go with Guatemala.
Brazil?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Down what, 2?
Down 2.
Down 2, though.
Sorry, Pedro. 2, 1.
Jamal's up a strike on me. I don't like
Been
that.
getting all the easy ones.
Oh, yeah, here comes a whiffle.
He's out of my field of vision.
Oh, this
Behind
is a
me,
whiffle?
can't see
Yeah.
him.
Super easy, man.
Makes me nervous.
Usually, a Christian prayer is concluded by the words Hair
gosh.
Krishna, Shalom, Amen, or Salam.
Hamon.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
That's right, man. Hey, man, you're right, man.
Nice.
What
Deal
is
tomorrow.
the usual treatment for cancer?
Chemotherapy.
With the
I know because my grandma has it. My grandma had it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I know because they say it all the time.
So you ready? What was banned during Prohibition in the USA from 1920
Alcohol.
to 1933? Alcohol it is.
Young Phee.
Coming back at you.
Young Phee.
In which country is Mount Fuji located? South Korea, China, Japan, or Taiwan? In which country is Mount Fuji located? South
Fuji
Korea,
water.
Fuji
China,
water?
Japan, or Taiwan?
What was the first one?
South Korea, China, Japan, or Taiwan?
It's a tough one.
In which country is Mount Fuji located?
3.
South Korea, China, Japan, Taiwan.
Let's go with China.
And
Taiwan?
it's Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, knows all of them.
Except for where the UN
So he's
holds
out now.
residence.
Or the other one.
3 pieces still in it, though.
3 pieces.
So
still
3
in there.
piece.
3 piece. You're out.
Yep.
Damn.
Been getting them calls from the 3 pieces, getting that help on the phone. So
Tough.
Proverbs, the early bird, what? Gets the cookies, catches
Come
the
on.
worm,
You
flies
guys are
first,
getting easy.
or wakes the
We
cat.
need to get the hard algebra.
This shit was programmed
History
for this.
shit.
Right.
Huh?
It's the worm.
Catches the worm.
This game messes with you big time.
This shit was programmed for this fool. Whiffed up. He's like-
Give Tamal something he
So
can think
Tamal,
about.
What's up?
who was the first man on the moon?
Come on, dude. These guys, these are easy.
Yuri Gagarin, Neil Armstrong, John
Neil
Collins,
Armstrong.
or
Neil
Donald-
Armstrong. What was the last one? Donald Trump?
No.
You said Donald.
Donald Glover.
I had a bad feeling about this. Go ahead.
So, which political theory was the foundation of the former Soviet Union? Communism, despotism,
Communism.
Yeah.
Hey.
it's got a beach. Ready?
Good luck, Fee.
Oh, I'm up already?
Oh, that's right. Good
So,
luck, Fee.
conference is a variety of which type of fruit? Conference. That's how you say it, right?
Conference?
That's the way I'm reading, man. Is a variety of which type of fruit? Melon, apple, pear, or grape?
I feel a strike coming up.
What were the answers again?
Melon, apple, pear, or grape?
Grape.
Oh.
Pear.
Pears.
Three pieces out.
Good try.
I'm gonna fucking beat him.
Heads up for
Lydia, leave all the small one and shit.
I got 2 strikes. Jamal's got 1 strike.
Bro,
Here we go.
You said I know this one?
You might.
Oh, okay. Well, give it to me.
Which of the following is a sovereign country? East Asia, North Europe, South Africa, or West Australia?
The second one?
North Europe?
Yeah.
No. South Africa.
Down 2 already. Sudden death.
All right, come on.
Ya la cagaste, güey. Te voy a picar el fundillo.
So according to the Bible and the Quran, who were the first humans?
We already did that.
We already did that.
We did that one.
We've been playing too long.
This game is rigged.
I thought I got a free question.
Right, so it goes to a harder one.
What color is the 8 ball in a game of pool?
Is black and white an option?
No, it's orange, black, yellow, or blue though.
I'll do black.
Come on, Jamal.
Come on, King J. The Japanese nuclear power plant experienced a partial meltdown on March 11th, 2011.
We talk about this.
What
all
was
the time.
it? Fukushima 1,
We talk about
Tokushima 4, Kagoshima the 2nd, or Hiroshima the 5th?
We talk about this all the time. You better fucking know it.
So what Japanese nuclear power plant
Right.
experienced a partial meltdown on March 11, 2011? Fukushima 1.
I'm gonna say Fukushima.
Good job, Jamal. I hate to say it, but good
I'm
job.
trying to stay in here.
Who was the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Neptune? Apollo, Eros, Zeus, or Poseidon?
Neptune?
It's his turn.
Who was
No,
the
I'm just-
Greek equivalent of the of the Roman god Neptune? Apollo, Eros, Zeus, or Poseidon?
Of the god.
Yeah.
Who?
Neptune or Poseidon?
Wait, what? Okay.
Who was equivalent to Neptune? Poseidon? Zeus? Come on, buddy. Who else?
Who
What was it?
Who are the answers?
We skipped the question.
Wait, what?
I hit
It was the first one.
It was Poseidon, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
It
Yeah.
But no, yes. I hit the wrong. I hit a button. Or I was trying to remember the other two, but I couldn't.
Okay.
So.
All right, we'll skip that one.
Let's give you a level 3.
yeah,
We'll give you a level 3.
Yeah, that's
Because
where
you were
we're
on
at.
level 3.
Yeah,
So
Let's go. Let's
I gotta
go.
give you a level 3 question.
Let's go.
You gotta get him right, though.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get you a level 3.
Yeah.
You gotta get him right.
Oh.
I'm nervous.
Down 2 each, too.
Let's give him a level 3. Let's see.
This is a community question. How many moons has planet Earth?
1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
These are community. A Grand Slam is one player winning all 4 major annual tournaments in which 2 sports? Fishing and archery, battalion and ski jumping, darts and chess, or golf and tennis, right?
Oh, wait, is this community or not?
Community. Grand Slam, right?
Yeah, it's tennis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One more community. Who is the prophet of Islam? Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Level 3?
Level 3 now.
Let's go.
All right, so let me try not to push the button.
Level 3.
In the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, the USA and South Korea fought against North Korea and Cambodia, Japan, Vietnam, or China. In the Korean War from 1950 to 1953, the USA and South Korea fought against North Korea and who? Cambodia, Japan, Vietnam, or China?
Oh, man.
5.
The Korean War. The
4.
1950s.
North Korea and who? Cambodia, Japan, Vietnam, or China?
3.
Fought against
1.
China.
China.
Yep.
Oh, Jamal. You could be wrong. Shit. I hope you guess right. Shit.
What is the longest river in the world? Yangtze, Amazon, Nile, or Mississippi?
Mississippi?
No, it's the Amazon. Yes,
No,
it's
it's
the
the Nile.
Oh, it's the Nile?
Nile.
Damn, I thought I would have guessed Amazon.
The Amazon's the whitest, I think.
Oh, damn, that's a. Oh, damn. I got to get this right, though, because I got 2 strikes.
You're gonna get it right. The wood football.
Let's see.
The oxidation of metal is called what?
Rust?
Rusting?
Rust.
Got it, man.
Get this right. Get this right.
Man, that's a long one, dude.
The green pigment in plants that absorbs light energy for use in photosynthesis is called what? Chloroplast.
Wait, he already had. That was his 3rd strike already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he's out already.
Oh, yeah. And I got it
right
right for the win.
Oh,
yeah.
So game's over, dog. We're just hiding later. Three turns ago and shit.
Miklo won. Brody, what was the condensation?
Miklo.
Yeah, Miklo.
Miklo won.
Miklo won.
La onda,
Good game, guys.
Hey, dog. Miklo, hey, Miklo, hey.
Man, I tried.
Big ups, though. That was fun, man. Big ups to
I
our
tried,
guest,
man, I tried.
G-Moe and Phee,
Hey,
3
man,
Ps.
I appreciate y'all having us
So
out,
where
man.
can
I had a good-ass time.
people reach your music and all that?
It's on all platforms. Whether Spotify, Google, Apple Music, all that shit.
And your
It's on
socials?
all the AVP _ G-Moe. Same thing for Phee, AVP _ Young Phee.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, like I said, we got the event coming up March 16th. It's a Saturday in Avondale. All the info's all over the social media and stuff. Be on the go get Young Phee's new album, Still Blessed. That shit's banging. Be on the lookout for my shit. If you haven't got Speak Less and Listen More, go get that shit too, man. So like I said, man, I appreciate y'all having us out.
Any shout outs?
Shit, shout out to the family, shout out to the team, and just shout out to breathing.
Follow me everywhere. At AVP _ Young Phee. Go get that Still Blessed on all digital platforms. Make sure you come out March 16th to Avondale. Shit's going to be jumping. Y'all going to be there. Everybody else is going to be there. Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody else. Shout out to y'all for having us and reaching out. And I'm fucking with y'all, man. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for pulling up, man.
3 piece, shout out to my ladies.
To my 3 pieces.
Ladies, it's your boy.
No, but no, we appreciate you guys having us. For sure, we had a good time. We were out of town and stuff, but next time we'll come back and we'll have some more fun and bring some goodies and stuff, hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime you guys are welcome, man. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, just shout out, Smokey Smoke Shop, always keeping it laced.
Hey, shout out to Smokies, man. That's the one right there off of 83rd and
man.
Buckeye.
Yeah.
Lower Buckeye.
Bro. That's the homies
Yeah,
right there,
I
bro.
fuck with Smokies,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Tim
I
and
like
Terrence,
Smokies.
you guys hear him?
Yeah,
I
we
fuck
already
with
know
them.
what's up. They know what's up already.
Yes, sir. Every time I went in there and tried to, put promo in there and all that shit, they always let me and always they're hella cool.
Yeah, no,
I
they're
fuck with
100,
them.
bro. They've been solid
yes,
since
sir.
forever,
Yeah, I fuck
man.
with them.
Yeah, so shout out Smokies, always keeping it laced with the doobies, the heady glass, whatever you guys need, go definitely hit them up and just shout out Roach Clip, Shout out KDIF.org. Catch us there on Saturdays, 5 to 7 p.m. You already know Roach Clip Radio. We keep it lit all the time, wherever the fuck we are. And just keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you to everybody that makes the Cannabis Cactus magazine and the Roach Clip radio and podcast possible, and all of our community efforts. To all the marijuana patients out there that read our magazine and look at our crazy stories and Instagrams of all our nonsense. Man, thank you guys so much. We're having fun, and we're trying to just change hearts and minds about cannabis. So every one of our sponsors means a lot more to us than just the laughs, and we really appreciate you guys supporting our efforts.
King J.
Shout out to Cannabis Cactus. Shout out to the guests for coming through, keeping it down with us in our trivia game.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
lit.
Hell yeah.
Podcast. Give a big shout out to, tattoo artist. You can find him on Instagram at
Keep
_.
walking.
_
Slut.
_
Yeah,
on
you guys
Instagram.
need any lace ups, hit him up. Best prices in Arizona. You guys got you.
Hell yeah, shout out to everybody still fucking listening to our dumb asses.
Our
Fucking
crazy
shout out to
fucking
Miguelito. Shout out to CannabisCactus.com. Always free.
Never prickly.
Shout out to G-Moe. Go check out fucking all his fucking shit. Go check out Young Phee. Man, just Google them. I guarantee you're going to have a good fucking time. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your dad. Shout out to your mother. Shout out to your sister. Shout out to your abuela. Because we don't give a fuck, man. We're going to continue to do what we're doing no matter what. We ain't going to stop. We're like a train on the tracks. This is how we do it, man. Until the day we come back. Next Wednesday, we don't give a fuck. And if you guys want a friendlier version of our podcast, listen on Saturdays, 102.9 KDIF South Phoenix. KDIF.
Stand up.
Fuck yeah, 5 to 7 p.m. Arizona time. If you guys want to listen to us out of the country, out of the motherfucking state, go to KDIF.org. If not, go fuck yourself. This is the Roach Clip Podcast. Go fuck yourself, bitches.
I pre-I-I-I'd.
We love it. We love it. Thank you guys for joining us.